Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Well. This is a fucking great episode. I'm very excited. Welcome back to the You Know What Dude podcast, live from the Riotcast studios above the Comedy Cellar. I want to thank Laughable, the app Laughable, those guys over there. There they are right there on the screen. If you love podcasting, make sure you go to laughable.com. You go to Laughable on the app.
Yeah.
Do they have a new app, right?
New app for the iPhone.
It's a new app for the iPhone. They don't have one for Android yet, correct?
No.
Great.
No, they're working on it.
Whatever. Fuck those poor people. Laughable. What are you doing? Settle the fuck down, Kevin. Would you just bump the whole table? Laughable.com.
My balls.
Make sure you go to Laughable and download the app. It's a great app if you love podcasting. Comedy Cellar Vegas. Did you get booked there yet?
No.
Did you get booked?
Not yet.
Did you get booked?
Who's it through? When are you
That
going?
SD. I'm not booked either. That's weird.
I think they're using LA guys mostly because it's just easier.
No,
cheaper.
I think they're using, I don't know who the fuck they're using. I'm not going to ask. But yeah, Las Vegas Comedy Cellar. There it is right there. Is that the first week?
Yep.
Mo Mayer, Kyle Dunnigan, Jessica Kirsten, and Nathan McIntosh. That's actually a killer lineup. And we got the MC is Mark Cohen. That's a great lineup.
He hasn't worked in 3 years, so they're definitely using LA guys because he don't work.
Well, he works now.
Yeah, he worked because they opened the room.
But he's the host.
Yeah.
He's the host of the, and he lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
So there you go. He's not.
But they got 2 LA guys.
Who?
Kyle Dunnigan.
That's one.
And Mark Cohen.
All right, 2. 3 New
2
York
out of
people.
5.
2.
And Mo Amir's Arab, so I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's just why would you? What's wrong with you? Comedy Cellar Vegas, fucking lunatic. Comedy Cellar Vegas right now. Go to comedycellar.com for tickets. We're gonna get Kevin out there. Kevin, who would go with you?
Probably Greer.
Greer. Who else is that? It? Just
I
you
don't
and
know.
Greer.
Well, I don't think they tell you who you're going with, do they?
I don't know.
I don't think they approved the lineup by you.
No. Well,
Why would they?
They should.
I'd go with Kevin.
Would you go with Kevin?
Yeah, I think we'd be good hanging out together.
We're a natural buddy cop team.
Yeah, the yin and the yang.
I'd go with Kevin. I'd do a week with Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good off the air.
Yeah, you're great if you're not on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm reasonable.
Yeah, if you're on a comedy show, you're fantastic. We did a comedy show in where is it? Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you killed.
You did too.
Of course. I was setting you up to say I killed too.
But not as much as me. But you did good.
No, I know. Colin couldn't follow you.
You did well.
Well, it's fucked up. They made Colin do an hour after we all did 15. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's just so unfair. You know what I mean?
What?
First of all, if everyone does 15, then the audience is programmed for 15 or 20, right. And then Colin does 40 after you, and you're a fucking killer act. I'm not even kissing your ass. I say that even when I'm trashing you, that you're good. So you're not easy to follow, especially when you do 20 and he does 40.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So
I don't know if you wanted to fight on that or not.
No, it's just so many stupid things.
You sounded angry even though it was all nice stuff.
Yeah, it was all great shit.
Good point, Joe.
The kid gets a good report card. Yeah, that's great. You got all A's. A's. No B's, you fucking good kid.
You son of
You
a...
fucking great kid.
Anyway, so yeah, it'll be good. But I got kids, so I can't even go out there. So.
Why not? I have kids too. Stop acting like kids are the fucking end of the world.
My wife's busy. She's going to school and working, so I can't.
So
I can't
you're a
leave.
stay-at-home dad.
No, but I'm just saying I can't go for a week to Vegas.
Your wife
Plus,
has.
I wouldn't even make any money because I'd play poker the whole time and get a couple of whores. I don't know why I looked at you.
Why are you looking at me?
That was kind of rude. No, because you were a lady. I was just saying. I was just obviously joking when I said that. Now introduce her. All
right, let's.
So everybody can find out what she does for a living. My God,
I have to
terrible.
thank Patreon people. I want to give first of all. Kevin has a great Patreon that's out right now too.
I just started it.
We're going to be promoting it. There it is. No, that's mine. That's my that's my channel. My channel. Go to his Patreon page. Right there.
30. That's pretty good. We just started it.
That's great, dude.
It's not great, but
hey, you just started. That's great.
I'm behind Cumtown, aren't I?
We're all behind Cumtown. I think fucking There's nobody. I think if Elon Musk got a fucking, he'd be behind Cumtown.
So I gotta push it. Yeah.
Dane Cook, Kevin Hart is behind Cumtown.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Can I keep naming names until
Yeah.
somebody laughs?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to thank. Make sure you go to patreon.com. What is it? Misery Loves Company is creating a podcast. There it is right there. Go and become a member.
Patreon.com,
Patreon.
MLC Podcast.
There it is. I want to thank all the people that joined my page. The $25 supporters. You guys are great. Adam D. Flaminis, Doug Hill, Exo Mateo, Wilkin Kaufman, Mike Costello, Mark Littlefield, Timmy, Stephen LePage, Howard Porter, and Jason Abrams. You guys are fantastic. You guys are supporters of my channel. You joined the channel. I hope you like the new show, Live from the Shed. First episode, Colin Quinn. The next episode we're filming is Matt Serra, UFC fighter. We got a bunch of stuff hooked up. We're going to have one episode a month, 12 episodes a year. We have a bunch of other things we're filming, we're putting up there. So make sure you become a member of my channel. That's patreon.com/Robert Kelly. It's go right now. Go the fuck right now. And Comedy on State. Has anybody worked Comedy on State besides me?
I heard it's good in Wisconsin.
Dude, listen to me. If every club was like this, I would be the happiest man on earth. They give you money, they pay you well. The hotel is fucking supreme. It's a walking distance to the club. You walk in, the green room is stacked with shit that you like. There's 3 cigars waiting for me. There's a massage chair. There's a table. You go on stage, fucking sold out every fucking show, okay? The crowds are amazing. They do not take shit from anybody. They say at the beginning, if you talk, you'll get one warning and then you're gone. If you pull your cell phone out, you get one warning, then you're gone.
It's in Madison?
Madison, Wisconsin. The family that owns it is the sweetest people ever. The guy who runs it is the fucking coolest guy ever. It is the best gig I've ever fucking done. Hands
And
down.
they're booking Chris Kattan? Is that right?
I didn't say...
No, I just saw
they
behind the
yeah,
website.
Yeah, he's popping right now.
Is he?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I actually had somebody, I took a photo with somebody and I put it up and I retweeted it and somebody went, Chris Kattan's doing comedy? That was the only thing they got out of it. Yeah, he's doing comedy.
That's so sad.
Why?
Because he's not a comedian. So he does Mango? He comes out and does Mango? His fucking
I don't think
characters?
I don't think he can anymore because he has a
SNL
spine.
owns it?
No,
Oh.
he hurt his back.
Good.
What?
Why?
No, because I want to work there. Maybe I'll get his week next year.
Well, just have your agent.
Who's
Who's
my
your
agent?
agent?
Sucks. You don't even want to know.
Who's your agent?
I'm about to fire, so
Who?
I'm not going to say.
Who is it?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say on you know what, dude. What
Who is
my
it?
agent is.
Who's your-
I'm
Kelly
not going to say it.
Kelly Festuca? Who's
I
your agent?
wish. I don't even know who that is. I'll take anybody other than my agent. She's the worst. I'll just say it's a she, but it
Why-
might not even be a she.
Why
Maybe
don't-
I'm just fucking
well,
with
why
people.
are you not working? Like I don't see you on the road a lot.
No, I know because my agent sucks, and plus I've been like I don't push her that hard because my wife's working, she's going to school. I can't really travel that much now. Like in April I can, and then whatever. So I'm gonna start pushing. I'll probably fire. Maybe I'll fire her next time I'm on the show with you.
What?
No, I'm definitely gonna fire.
You'll
I'm definitely
fire
gonna
her
fire
on the
on
show?
the air.
I'm pretty
definitely
sure
fire
she's
her on
probably
the
going to
air.
quit before you fire her.
No, she doesn't even know she's on thin ice, but she's on very thin ice.
Maybe she knows now.
No, she's not listening to the live stream.
Gabby, please introduce everybody on the show real quick.
Oh my gosh, we have Alana Love.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. We have Kevin Brennan.
How's it going?
Good. And we have Joe Mackey.
The kid.
Hi.
Joe the kid.
Joe the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there. Why?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Well, we got another taste of winter coming tomorrow, even though it's spring.
Taste.
And
You're
I'm
from
supposed
State
to go to
College.
Chicago.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
you gotta
12
fly
to
out?
16 inches.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to fly tomorrow, and my first flight got canceled, so I booked an earlier flight.
Right. Why don't you leave today?
Because I have to do this podcast. I made a commitment, and I keep that. I take
Oh
that
my!
seriously.
Are you serious?
Well, also I have 2 shows in it.
Oh well. Fuck it.
Your flight's
You're so gullible.
The earlier thing's not going to work because I tried that the last time. When you remember they had that the Cyber Storm or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, the
and the whole thing
bomb.
got wiped.
Yeah.
The Cyber Bomb or whatever. I booked the earliest flight I could out of town. It still got canceled.
I actually
even before it snowed, they just fucking canceled. They don't give a shit.
I made it
Yeah.
That
out.
was in San Antonio.
I
yeah,
was supposed to go to Florida tonight, and the flights got canceled.
yeah.
I made it out that day. I actually got out. First flight out. I made it out.
What
did
time?
the gig. It was 6 a.m.
I had I booked it to 5:55 and they canceled it before. Like at midnight, they canceled me.
Really?
But you have to go the day before. I learned go the day before. But I wasn't even thinking go the day before. Plus, I have a fucking family and shit.
It's hard. Let me. How old are your kids?
I can't even say that. My wife doesn't let me talk about them on the air anymore.
How old are you? Just how old?
They're getting trolled on They're getting trolled. I can't
Your
talk about
kids are
them.
getting trolled?
Yes, yes.
What?
First of all, why are your kids on fucking social media?
They're not. They're getting trolled because of the fucking Jim and Sam show I did. They're getting trolled. and
Why?
shit.
Oh,
because
when you
because
attacked
what
Dave
Dave
Landau?
Landau said.
What'd he say?
You don't remember what he said?
Oh yeah, he said something.
I
About,
don't
but you
wanna
said something about
rehash
his
it.
wife.
I just said she was fat.
Yeah, you can't. You listen.
No, I said you're fat. I bet your wife's fat because everybody from the Midwest is fat.
First of all, fat. That
And
doesn't-
and then people send me pictures. She was fat. So did I feel completely vindicated? 100%.
yeah, but you can't listen.
No, I can't because I did.
Listen. I know you can't.
You don't.
Listen,
I didn't bring his kids in. I just
you
said.
know-
I said you're fat. I bet your wife's fat.
Listen, Kevin.
Alana's on my side.
Kevin. You
Triple
can't,
X.
He can't.
Triple X, yeah.
What's triple
I
X?
learned that's her Twitter.
Oh yeah, because you're in porn.
Yeah.
Right, I get it. I didn't know what triple X was. I thought it was a size thing. I'm fat. I hear triple X. I think size.
Fair enough.
You can't listen. You can't assume because he's from the Midwest and then call his wife fat and then he responded.
No, I said I bet your wife's fat too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I know, but you called his wife. You went out of the box, trashing him. Fine. Then you went to his family. What is he gonna do? Say the same thing about your wife? That's stupid. He went for your kids.
Yeah, well, that's but.
And then you stood up and you said that's enough. You drew the line.
No, I grabbed him. They took that out
What
of the
are you
thing.
gonna do? What are you gonna do to him?
Beat his fuck. I'll beat your fucking face in right now, motherfucker.
Do it.
Let me take this 5-hour energy.
Do it. Nothing would make me happy if you hit me first.
No, there's too much
Nothing.
shit. When
I'll
he was
fucking- I'll
he was
fucking
sitting right
ruin-
next to me, basically where Joe is, and I just fucking grabbed him. But Norton took it out because he thought I might get banned forever.
From Sirius.
Yeah, if they showed me.
Yeah, you can't physically touch somebody.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the rules.
There's rules in life, and you should be teaching them to your kids.
Yeah. If you're on a radio show with Jim and Sam, no touching.
Yeah, no touching. You. Why were you gonna?
But I should have.
What? You shouldn't have
I
done
was
nothing.
gonna cock, but I know if you punch somebody, you break your hand. So I
yeah,
just
with that
grabbed him.
hand, you'd break it. That little
Yeah.
thin fucking Irish.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Sorry, I work out.
You don't work out.
I did 4 miles today.
Running is not working out. You have
my,
stamina.
says a guy who's
Stamina.
When's the last time you ran?
Running.
You
has nothing
can't
to do
run
with it.
because your knees wouldn't support you.
I wouldn't run, but I could pick you up and throw you out a fucking window.
If you could catch me.
I could catch you. That's true. You'd probably run away from me.
Yeah.
But I'll fucking catch you. I'll wait for you until you come back and do a spot, and then I'll grab you. by the
Anyway,
neck.
Joe, how you doing?
I think everyone's got a nice family. There's no rules here at this podcast.
There's
No rules. How's his podcast doing?
Awesome.
Oh, I listen
Insane.
to. I listened to a new podcast called Four Corners Podcast.
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
no, because they just tweeted.
Look
Somebody
at
tweeted.
you. Look how smart.
Jim-
look how sad. Look how fucking evil happy you are right
Jim Florentine is the guest, and
Yes.
I'm friendly with Jim Florentine.
now. Nah, let's not get carried away.
No, we're
not
friendly.
friendly.
No, we're friendly. I do his podcast. He does mine. Whatever.
Yeah.
And they're talking about his time with the crank calls.
Did you say
and-
whatevers?
I don't know.
I like when you keep it straight.
So fifth,
I love when you're talking to the kids.
So they do. I guess they do four 15-minute segments. They're talking about Howard Stern.
Yeah.
And then, which is pretty interesting. And then they go to Miami Dolphins football game, and it was released on March 12th. And I was like, "Good job, Lenny. Good job." And I
What do you mean?
texted Florentine. I go, yeah, it was good to go talking about the football game that happened in October and a release in March. He's a fucking idiot. And this is a guy that you gave me as a producer. Who's supposed to be like a top tech guy.
Yeah.
He didn't think that maybe not talk about a dated game and then release it in March.
Right.
And who does a fucking podcast in October, release it in March? No, nobody else but Lenny. You're fucking whiz, Lenny
Yeah.
the whiz. Did you see him today for lunch?
Not today. We were supposed to today.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. We just couldn't do it. We couldn't do it.
I used to have a partner, and Bobby and him were best friends. We're not best
No,
friends.
we're still no.
You're still best
we're
friend?
still very close. Yes.
They've lunch.
I don't know if I have a best friend,
They've lunch
but
every day.
we had.
You don't have a best friend?
I'm your best friend.
Ugh.
You sound
You
so
have a
excited.
best friend.
Don't take that. Wait 5 minutes before
Yeah,
you
I'm
pop
just-
that one.
yeah.
You don't need
No,
that
I-
one.
I'm just-
you're coming
for
out
backup.
hot, anyways.
For backup.
Listen,
You have a best friend.
I have.
You have like 3.
I'm friends
you
with
one of
Quinn.
them?
Quinn is one of my
Norton.
good friends. Norton's one of my good friends. Keith. I have very
before he had the stroke.
After he did kind of die off a little bit. You know what I
You
mean?
don't see him as much.
I wasn't as interested.
No, you don't see him as much.
I
Here comes Keith. You got to wait 5 minutes.
whoa.
No, he's moving slow. I love him.
He'll grab you one night right by your fucking Ellen
No, he
neck,
won't.
right by your wrinkly old
I can
fucking
take-
Irish neck.
I can.
You
take
can't
him.
take Keith.
I can take Keith.
No, you can't. Now you can,
Now I can.
but not before.
How's Quinn doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Really good,
He
actually.
had to change his diet,
After a heart attack, that would be the thing. Yes.
so he's all vegan all the time.
No, you don't have to go vegan. You have to. Talking to you is like talking to a 3-year-old. You just go left or right. That's it. There's no middle ground with you. So he's gonna die. No, he's doing good. So he has to go vegan. No,
No, but he does, right?
No, right. No, stop saying right at the end. If you're gonna ask a question, just ask the question. Don't answer it. So he does, right? No, just shut up and ask the question. He's fine. He has to change his diet a little bit. He can't eat, what he was eating, pastries and fucking meat.
Yeah, when we were in Pittsburgh, we had 2 breakfasts.
You did?
No, we did. Me, you, and Quinn. Remember, we ate that
No.
place, and then we went to get pastry after breakfast. I'm like, no wonder these fat fucks are so fat.
That's called a snack. That's
no, we
true.
went to a pastry shop
There's
after we had a
always room
full
for dessert.
breakfast.
Thank
There's
you,
always
sweetie.
room for dessert.
Thank you, sweetie.
But she's a little gal, so she can talk like that.
Yes. Dude, we
You
went
did, you did the bang bang.
we did a little snacky poo after.
I thought they were kidding. They go, we're going to go get pastries. I thought I just played along because I don't
I
get
would
forced
still
for
do
it.
that.
we went and got breakfast. How great was that breakfast place, though?
It was good.
Yeah, we did. We are little fatties, me and Quinn. He really was like, what the fuck are we? Why are we doing this, you fat fucks?
Pastry after a big full breakfast.
Yeah, you got to, though. You're in that little town.
Yeah, you only live once.
Well, he almost lived less. I actually, it was funny. After he had a heart attack, me and Voss both ran to the doctors and got every test possible, especially me, because I'm like, dude, if he almost dropped,
Yeah.
I'm fucking right there. But I found out that everything's great. Fucking weird.
Did you see your doctor's degree? You just
So
went
now
on
you
the
can
word.
be like, more pastries.
Because you might have went to a sham doctor.
No,
I mean,
she was in an optic, like a eyeglass place.
and she did blood.
They did eyes and heart stuff.
No, they did blood test and they did a stress test.
I
Did
did
you
a
have to run on a treadmill?
I did a stress test. I did a blood test. I did a EKG. I did everything you could possibly do. I actually wanted to get there's a test that they do where they check the your heart. They can check through what the fuck is it called?
Angiogram, calcium
No,
score?
calcium. I wanted to do a calcium score, but they're like, you don't need it. After the stress test, the doctor was like, I just watched you run for 10 minutes and you're fine. Your heart's fine. I didn't see anything wrong with it. So I was in shock as much as you. And my heart rate was 128/80, which I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what the? My
And then you
cholesterol perfect.
and then you just went left and got a foot long hoagie
No.
as a celebration. Fuck everybody! I'm a fat fuck and I do what I want. I know. I'm not talking about you, of course.
Dude, you've called me. First of all, you've called me fat fuck 900 times behind my back, you cunt. I'd rather have you do it right now.
Yeah, that's true.
No, dude. I was
no,
shocked.
you don't know. You don't know.
Look.
I have one brother who runs marathons and half marathons. He had a heart attack while he was running. I have another brother who's like, probably 350 pounds, and he's like, "See, running will kill you."
That's weird.
That's
right?
his take on it. He's
It's
really
hereditary.
fat.
Do you work out?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it obvious? I look good.
You look good.
Yeah.
If you were like in Europe, like in the UK.
You lived in the Netherlands.
I don't.
Yeah. If you were Dutch, you look.
He really does.
You very.
Oh.
If you're wearing clogs.
No,
A lot
but-
of good-looking people in the Netherlands.
No, there is. I'm not. I'm
You
laughing.
probably have a lot of fans there, don't you?
I do. I have
And
7.
Europe?
I have 7 fans in the Netherlands. Dude, what do you do for working out, Joe?
I lift weights and I do exercise bike.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'm also on the intermittent fasting diet.
I do that too.
Oh, yeah.
Past 9 o'clock, I don't eat till the next day at 10 o'clock or 9:30.
Every day?
Every day.
Even when you're working at night. You don't eat up to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, if you eat, you can have what is it? Apples or some shit.
Oh, I don't do any. I only eat in an 8-hour period.
Yeah,
So
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Except if apples.
It's 11 to
He
6,
dips them in
right?
chocolate and peanut butter.
Caramel. This is the funny thing.
Caramel.
I break all the time, dude. I'm fucking weak, cunt. I'm so glad I'm not addicted to pussy anymore because I was weak with that too. But I'm in comedy on state. I'm outside. I smell. I'm like, just like a fat fuck. I go like that. I walk up the street. There's a door open. I walk in. They're making fresh caramel in a big copper vat. I go, this is illegal, ladies. I go, you fucking. And they just start laughing. Look at the fat guys have been just walking in all day.
Wait, you just walked in an open door like a stray cat?
It was a chocolate factory.
Oh.
A chocolate store.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a chocolate store. I walked in. I got it was a 2 by 3 by 1 caramel. Marshmallow on a stick that they dipped into hot.
That sounds amazing.
It was the fucking craziest shit ever.
So
Crazy.
So
if you had like 18-year-old pussy in front of me that was just opened up, and my wife was like, "Go ahead, buddy, you got it. You deserve it."
Oh my God.
Or that, I'd fucking eat that in 2 seconds.
For real?
Yeah, for
How
2
would
seconds.
if the pussy was covered with caramel?
I fucking punch my wife and divorce her. And then I fucking suck that
No,
caramel.
I don't know why people don't. Like syrup makes everything delicious. I don't know why syrup is not used in sex more. You know what I mean? Like
I really
drip
don't
it on
like. I don't like sex and food. Makes me
Ants,
throw up.
I would say.
Ants on the pussy. I would never. I hate putting food on. Ugh, like 9.5 weeks when they were by the fridge and they were pouring shit all over each other.
That's not sanitary.
Oh, it's fucking gross. It's true. Yeah,
Yogurt.
What if you think it's chocolate sauce and it's like beef stew sauce, and all of a sudden, hey, I mean, you lick that, it's real salty, like a
Real
dinky more.
salty. That's your beef. It's too salty, honey.
If it's a bad recipe, she's gonna think it's her body that you're not into.
Yeah.
Not it's the stew.
That
You guys got it eventually. I'll just keep talking until people laugh.
Hey, Joe has a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
your girlfriend's beautiful.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Oh, good.
Do you sweet talk her when you're about to go down on the stew, as we call it?
I am not allowed to talk about that stuff.
You're not allowed. You
Nobody
just
can
don't.
talk about anything.
What do you mean?
I can't talk about my kids.
What do you can talk
Are you
about?
kidding?
Sex?
You can't talk about it?
No, because you're just asking me to get into an argument for this show, and I'm getting paid in coffee. It's not worth it.
Next question: How
Wait,
much
is
would it
your
cost?
girl- is your
How much would it cost to get you in this argument?
I should not have said that. I instantly regret
I'll
saying
give you
that.
50 bucks.
$50? You can't buy me with $50.
$200.
I'm on Come to Papa tonight. I'm really making it in this business.
$500
baby.
bucks. $500 right now, cash.
No way.
$1,000.
No way.
Your girlfriend knows-
$2,000.
Okay.
Everyone has a price.
Wait, does your girlfriend know everything you do? You tell her everywhere you're going?
Yeah, pretty
Does
much.
she know you're doing this?
She knows I'm doing a podcast today.
Does she know so she's not listening to the live stream then?
No.
No, it is weird because you can't really say anything anymore because if you say something, then someone will tweet it. Like all the shit you say about me, like when Liz and Lenny were on a couple weeks ago.
What did I say? What did we say?
No, everybody like tweet. Everybody like I don't have to look for it. They basically just take a clip. They tweet it to me.
Yeah, but
and
it's
then
so
I listen,
funny, though.
So you can't say anything. Like he can't say anything about his girlfriend because then people will tweet it to her.
And people don't ask for that. They didn't ask to be in any kind of public sphere.
Well, that's
Well,
why.
no, if you date a comic, you're kind of asking for it.
No,
a little
that's not
bit.
true. You can keep it's not fair. Your square should be out of
But
it.
his wife is fat.
Is
to
she
be
a
fair.
Is she? She's not fat. She's not fat.
I'm not talking about. Yeah,
I know who
I'm
you're
not talking
talking
about
about.
Joe. Anyway.
But
you're a little bit asking for me and my wife have this thing all the time. She's like, blah blah. My point is with her, she listens to Howard Stern all the time.
Yeah.
Howard Stern basically invented that. She every time she's watching a show, she's watching a fucking housewife show. You know, she goes, "It's my guilty pleasure." I'm like, "There's 7 of them." So she's like so it's like all this reality shit that she's involved with. But then she's like, "I don't want you talking about me on the show, on your show." But it's like sometimes you have to. I try to walk the line, but it's boring. Like if I just got a big fight with my wife, I'm supposed to act like.
Yeah, but you
like
don't talk
it's not
about
a
your kids,
problem.
though. You have
No,
a lot-
I don't.
You
But
don't, though.
I used to a little bit.
His kids, it's the same thing like his wife.
He don't have kids.
Yeah, no, but his girlfriend is as important to him as your kids. When you advance with
You should have
who's
kids
important
that
to
all
you.
change, and you won't give a shit about your girlfriend.
It's true.
You should
I mean, it is true.
No, because then you have different levels of appreciation and love for things, and then
That's what I just said, but you said it better.
That sounds like a good.
You added the word appreciation and levels.
That's a good-
I just stumbled and went, better things. Fucking asshole.
That's a
I am.
good bit.
What?
If you have kids, you won't care about your.
No, you can't say it because all the women that will
You
in
know
the
the
audience
mic,
will be.
hey, you know the mics work, right?
All the women in the audience will be
Fucking
like, "This
screaming
guy's
asshole."
a fucking asshole." Plus, all the women that go to the shows here, none of them are married. They don't have kids, so they're all abortionists, and they're all like, "Oh, you don't love your wife? Not as much as I love my kids. I'll fucking take a bullet for my fucking son, but for my wife, I don't know what I'll take. I'll have to think about it. You know what I mean?
How much money will you give him to take a bullet for his wife?
$10,000.
I'll do it. No, I have life insurance. I need
had-
$10,000.
I had 2 hot chicks this weekend, smoking hot chicks, and it really just.
That being said, I very appreciate my wife in case
Of course,
she's live streaming.
Of course, I appreciate my wife too. Now I'm going to say this: 2 smoking hot chicks this week wanted to kind of hook up. They always
with you or with each other?
They always pick the wrong thing though. They always pick alcohol. Like, you want to get a drink, and I don't. I'm like, I don't drink. It's like if they were like, you want to get a meatball sub, I'd be like, whoa,
Sure, why not?
honey, I couldn't resist myself.
Hey,
Even your wife, you're like, I get it, Bobby. They have that special sauce.
I'm undoing my belt.
you want to get some ramen? What? Open late? Yeah, it was.
What were they doing? They were just being super friendly. They were together.
Well, one lady walked up. She was like a little milfy, which is, oh God, do I love that.
Yeah, I've
she-
heard you speak about that.
I do love
You love
milfs.
a big
No.
titted lady.
I do like her
give you a
naturally
massage.
titties. I like a natural big tit. I like a little when they come
Aw,
out of
thanks.
those aren't real.
They are.
Those are not real.
I swear to God, they are. Why would I lie?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
real.
know.
I saw them last
I'm just
week.
actually just getting you to. I'm keep doing that until you pull one out and go, these are real, and then
They
I go,
are.
no, those aren't real.
They really are.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
They're real.
they are.
You
It's all
can't-
mine.
You can't pull them out.
Why?
I'm kidding. I'm trying to get her to do it. What the
I
fuck?
know.
Are you using
I know
double
you're
dare?
trying.
I'm using double reverse psychology. I'm telling her not to do
That
it.
would be so wrong.
Why am I looking at Kevin's head? What am I, a pussy? I used to be like this. Take him
Terrible.
out. Come on. Now I'm fucking looking at Kevin's the side of his
I
red
see.
face.
You're looking everywhere else.
Oh, he's nervous. He wants food. So wait. So what happened? What happened?
So she walked up. She goes, "Come here," and I go, "What's up?" And she goes, "I would if you weren't married, I would fucking do you right now. I just told my husband, I would do you." And I was like, "Oh my God," and I go, "Yeah," I go, "I love my wife."
Yeah,
And
but
I
that's
was-
all bullshit anyway. She has a husband. It's all
But
just.
dude, that's not bullshit because I've been with girls with their husband watching from the corner.
What?
Yeah.
When?
What episode's that? I want to listen to that one.
That's actually on my channel on patreon.com/Robert Kelly.
That's
I filmed that.
no. That's an old fashioned cuck. So he watches you fuck his wife,
Then sucked. She sucked me off and let me play with her big natural titties.
and it's before you're married. Of
Before
course.
I was married, of course. Let me get the dates right. I've been there 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, way before I was married.
And the guy was just jerking off while you're.
Didn't jerk off at all. He just sat in the corner and watched his wife suck my hot back
Baby's
up.
in the corner.
Yeah, where he should be. I was getting nervous though because he kept moving and like I'd be like, oh God, and I look and he'd be in another spot. I was just waiting for him to kind of like red rover, or red light, green light when you're running and you just freeze,
Yeah.
and he was just his dick was gonna be on my shoulder. But he
He never did. He never stopped her.
Nah, she came up to me after the show. She goes,
Where's this, in Texas?
No. This was at the the Stress Factory.
Wow.
Wow is right.
In that little green room in the back?
Oh, wowie woo woo woo. Yeah.
Is that where it was, in that little green room?
Uh-huh.
With that table video game?
That wasn't there. That was gone.
That
That was before he upgraded it.
Yeah.
That was when it had a hole in the ceiling. Oh, wait, there still is.
Do they have a refrigerator? Do they have the free sodas in there?
No, there was none of that.
No.
No, because they upgraded that to this.
And the guy sat there and watched in that little room.
Well, I'm in the line. They're buying. I think I had my DVD Just a Tip just had come out, so I'm selling that shit. And there's a big line, and she comes up, she buys it, and then she goes into my ear. She goes, "My husband, I would really like to blow you. My husband's okay with it. If you're okay." I went, "Excuse me?" She's like, I'd really like to suck your dick. And I go, "Do me a favor." I go like this. I go, "Can you just wait over in that VIP line over there?" And she goes, "There's nobody there." I go, "You're it." I go, wait in that line over there. It wasn't just a tip. It was way before that. No, it was way before.
And you had to sell. You had still other people in line. You had to sell stuff too.
Yeah, of course I'm going to make that money.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I'd rather have that money than a blowjob. I sold all the stuff or whatever. I shook hands, and then I was like, "Hey, come on back." And we're in the back, and he was like, "Are you cool? You cool with everything?" I go, "Hey, dude, as long as you're over there." He goes, "I'm just gonna be right over here." And I said, he went over there like in the shadows, like a vampire. He kind of just
That's
went
a
back
little
and
creepy, no?
Oh yeah, my dick got real hard. And then she got on her knees.
No.
Oh yeah, and I sat in a chair back then. That's when Vinny only had chairs back there. I sat on a chair, and she went, and it was actually really hot. And then we were done, and she was like, "All right, see you later," and they left.
And she right in her mouth and everything.
All over everything.
No, she swallowed it, or on her face. And
All
everything?
over the boobs and the face and the mouth and the things and the booty bed hole there when I passed out and I baby the pill. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. And in my brain, I'm like, I don't know.
That could go bad though. That could go bad.
How?
He kills you.
How?
There was a
No, he
forensic
just
file
loses
for
his
that.
mind.
So-
He loses his mind. You realize that's a bad idea. You think he's
Okay,
kidding.
okay, great.
She thinks he's
Yeah,
kidding, and then
okay.
he shoots you.
Okay, shoots me right there. So I die. The last thing I did was jerk off on some titties, and then I'm dead, and I go to heaven because I got killed.
Yeah, you would be a legend.
Yeah, that sounds like a
No,
great
you'd be
way
a
to
legend,
go.
though. You'd be a legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Get his dick sucked, and he got murdered at the Stress Factory.
Yeah, yeah. There'd be a plaque on the front. People
Yeah.
would rub it before you go on.
I hope this happens to me.
I mean, Geraldo died there, but not that one.
Oh, Jesus, that's why people don't like you. This is just segues. Are just
I was trying
atrocious.
to tag the story.
Your segues are fucking
Okay, well,
ridiculous.
fuck, it's not my show.
You're just a dick.
No, I like being a sidekick. I don't have to fucking. I have no responsibility.
Well, I tried to give you Lenny, and you fucking
Oh,
fucking
fuck
shut
him.
it down.
I'll fucking murder him. I'll
Stop
fucking
it. Stop
I'll
it.
fuck his
Stop
wife
it.
and his
Stop.
everybody.
Dude, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get in trouble saying that.
Is he listening?
Yes.
Lenny.
No, everybody's. You're such a pussy. It's such a pussy thing.
What? No, I'm just
Why don't
saying
you make
if he
fun of-
wants me to if he wants me to fuck his wife, I'll do it.
Well, why don't you make fun of somebody that will beat the shit out of you?
I did. Jimmy Martinez, Dante.
You make fun of Dante?
No.
Go ahead, make fun of Dante right
No,
now.
I like
I'll respect
Dante.
the shit
I like
out of you.
Dante.
Come on, say that something about his family.
No, I know. I go after whoever.
No,
I go
you
after whoever.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
Listen, I
I
watched.
go after Ben Bailey. I go after fucking Jimmy Martinez. Jimmy Martinez
don't
can
say-
beat the fuck out of you.
You don't say anything about Ben Bailey. Why would you say something about Ben Bailey?
I've said many things about Ben Bailey.
Why?
Why?
What?
I'm not gonna fucking repeat it. Ask Liz. Ask Liz. I've said
I'm just.
plenty.
But what the fuck is wrong with Ben?
Oh, come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
This guy books a room. He knows.
I love it. You just throw people in. You just grab people and say, "Under the bus, faggot."
Come on. We're all going down together.
No, we're not. You're the only one
No,
going
I'm not
down.
gonna. I've already done my damage here. I'm not gonna keep. Whatever. I got nothing.
Anyways,
to gain.
I want to move on to this, Joe, and I hope I'm going to talk to you, sweetie, about you being a porn star.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you do stand-up comedy, right?
No.
Do you just do podcasting?
Yes.
That's it? You don't do comedy either? I thought you did stand-up.
No, are you inviting me to do stand-up?
Not at all.
Okay, then.
Who told you she did stand up?
I thought at the beginning she said right when we started the show you were talking about. Didn't
No,
I?
she said something. I hope I'm funny, but she didn't say she did stand up.
Oh, okay. I misread that. Okay, so now, how did you go? Where are you from? First of all, your accent is a little. I can't place it. Where are you from?
I grew up in Brooklyn.
You did.
I did.
So you grew up in Brooklyn, and then you went out to L.A.
No, I traveled to LA, but now I live in Jersey.
Now, how long did you do porn for? What was your porn career?
About 6 years.
6 years. And what made you get out of it?
I'm still in it.
You're still doing it?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. You never get that. It's
What do you
always
mean?
porn stars when they get into podcast or some other venture. It's like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm going to do stand up. I'm going to do TV or I'm going to.
But she don't do it like she
podcasting.
used to. She's semi-retired, right?
I mean, I used to do it more than I do it now, but
We have the same agent.
clearly, I fired mine and got a new one though.
She's getting many bookings on the road as I am.
Maggie, I
But I
understand
have
you're
a
not
great
talking
publicist.
during this.
What?
I have a great publicist.
I know she does a great publicist, Lainey.
Yes,
I love Lainey.
Lainey's awesome.
Yeah, she's the best. But let me ask you a question. So you're still doing porn and you're doing your podcast. What is your podcast about?
I go on podcasts. I don't have my own podcast.
I thought you had a podcast.
No. Do you not do your research?
Why are you looking at me?
I thought you had a podcast on Gas Digital.
No.
You don't have a what? Why am I what? So wait a minute, you just do porn?
Yes.
Who does
Get
the
the fuck out of here!
Is there a
Bobby's
porn?
the only one that's like,
There's
you know,
a different
all you
porn
do is
star on
porn.
Gas Digital.
Stop. I fucked up. I've been believe
I'm
me.
just like,
Listen
oh
to me,
my God,
Mama.
should I leave right
Listen to me,
now?
Mama. I did research all week about you. Trust me. Believe me, I was in fucking Comedy on State. There's 4 towels with your name on it. Okay.
Yes.
And I had to use the big ones.
Yes.
Listen.
You jerk off before shows?
No, in the afternoon
Only
or late
to
at
me,
night.
though.
Yeah, in the afternoon or late at
No,
night.
I never jerk off before a show because you lose all that fucking.
That's a myth.
No, it's not a myth.
It is
not
a
for
myth.
me. I can't drop a load. I lose this stuff.
Your load doesn't take mojo out. It's not fucking Austin Powers. You
One
asshole.
time I was dating this girl. She sucked my dick. I had an MC at Boston Comedy Club. I like sucked my own dick during the show. I was so bad. I had no strength. I had no fucking aggression.
It wasn't that. It was that your brain was fucked up. What's up, Joe?
Women weaken legs. Rocky.
Women weaken legs, like the movie said. Rocky won.
It's a myth.
What happened to the cameras?
It's a myth. They're coming back
They
in
went
now.
on break.
It's a myth. No, they had an issue. It's a myth. They did it. They did a Ghostbusters. Not a Ghostbuster. A MythBusters. They did a Ghostbusters on your jizz. They did a MythBusters on it. That's a myth. I just made that up too. That's a myth. What I just said, but it's not real. You can actually. He's looking it up right now. You can jizz as much as you want. It's not taking any fight out of you.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is
It
for me. It is
not.
for me.
All right, then say that.
It is for me.
But you can
I
do that with
don't-
anything.
To each his own.
So, all right, there is a girl who is.
It's not me.
It's not you. Well, I'm actually glad.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad that you're just pouring
Aaliyah
it out.
Janine. Are you
Thank
talking
you.
about Aaliyah Janine?
No, it's not Aaliyah. I like. Yeah. What's her name?
Who?
Who said that?
Lisa Ann.
Talking
Lisa
to the
Ann.
mic, you fucking twat. It's a podcast. That's my fucking producer. One of my producers, literally does sound and video, and he goes like this. Lisa Ann is the. What? Lisa Ann in the mic, you cunt.
It's always funny when people don't talk into the mic.
Well, the fucking sound guy doesn't
Yeah.
talk into the mic. Oh my god, where'd you get that lens? Fucking NASA. The fuck is that, you interesting cocksucker? That better look good. If you get my nose hairs, yeah, okay, there you go. So I mixed the worlds.
You
That's what I
did.
did. But I watched your work.
Did you like it?
I'll tell you what I didn't like about it. Can we go start there?
Sure.
The penis was too big in some of them.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
For me. I just, there was one that the first one that comes up.
Which one comes
It
up?
was just this thing that you were doing this to. Like, it was like this. Like, I mean, it was this. It was a lot of this. And
Are you like laughing inside when the dick is that big? Because you can't laugh and suck, but are you kind of laughing inside that it's that monstrous? Because it is comical at some point. Like,
it's gotta be like weird when you see it, but like, it was so big that you could not get down on it. And it was like you had your hands and you were going, and it was like half
Did
of
I
it.
do a good job though?
Half of it looked like half of it was in a car wash, and the other half didn't go in yet.
It was just out there.
Yeah, it was like one of those commercials for like, this will get your car clean. And they do half the car, and the other half of the black dick was still ashy. You know what I mean? It was like, sorry, Joe. You all right?
I'm cool.
I feel a little bad for Joe because he's such a good boy. You don't watch
watch
porn,
porn,
right?
Joe?
Oh, really? You're going to fucking just take over? No, okay, that was a good question. Go ahead. Co-host, go ahead.
Oh, do I watch pornography?
Yes.
I have in the past, yes.
I've
You don't-
dabbled.
Yeah.
So you, but you don't.
What about now?
I've perused it every now and again.
But you like, can I guess what type of porn you like? You like regular porn or maybe some lesbo porn?
I don't. I think that's something that should stay within
Between
the realm. Yeah.
What do you talk about in
I
your
feel
podcast?
like a little.
Yeah, why?
Are you kidding? What do I talk about? SpaceX's new Falcon Heavy rocket that just launched.
Pretty
and then
amazing.
We got.
Speaking about heavy rockets, listen, SpaceX is, you're going down on a fucking rocket.
Did I do a good job?
Listen, Bob, of course you did.
Thank you.
And stop
That's
talking
all
like,
that matters.
Stop talking like that because
Wait, can I ask a
you're giving me a
question?
heartbeat and I don't need that.
Can I ask you a question?
The doctor said you're fine, though.
I know, but I got to look at Joe Machi because I'm literally feeling my ding ding getting back to Bob Kelly strength. It's like my ding.
I like having that effect,
because you
though.
kill it. You make it go
Oh,
back down.
I make you lose.
But I like
okay.
having that effect, though, so it's good.
Alana,
Stop talking
You should take me on the road then.
But then why am I here?
because you're an interesting person.
can I ask
So
a
then I
question?
should continue talking.
Yes. Listen, oh my
After
God.
the cum shot, how was it? Like
Why do you
everybody-
sound like a fucking yenta, everyone? After the cum shot, do you go and get a cup of coffee?
No, are you guys friendly? Or what do you do? Shake
Yeah, I think
hands?
so.
I mean, we hug it out, and then, yeah.
You hug it out and then you get to both wash off?
Yeah, pretty
Do you ever exchange numbers or no?
Yeah. I mean,
You ever
we're
date
friendly.
a guy? You ever date a guy that you had sex with and you dated after?
In the industry? No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you
So
date
what
other
do you-
porn stars?
My preference, no.
No, but how do you meet a guy? Like, okay, so I meet you at a club. You see my show. You're like, this guy's hilarious. A little chubby, but I like it. Right? Well, I don't mind fucking making him get fully hard, and so I can see what his penis real.
Am I doing it now?
I'm not going to judge it right when I first see it and it looks like a little mushroom. I'm going to wait till it gets fully hard, and then push all the chub fat back on the pubes, and then
my
tie a
God.
rope to his balls and pull that back.
Why would
into
I
a-
tie a rope?
So the balls stretch
I'm
out
not
so you
into
can see
pain.
my full
I'm
dick.
not into pain.
No, it's not pain for you. It's pain. It's just so you can see the full potential of my cock without any of the chub around it.
Why? Because you've seen my videos, so you're just like, it needs to.
Listen to me. I've seen a few of your videos, but listen to me. So now I meet you at a club and we're hanging out and we're talking. You seem like, I mean, you're cool. You got a good sense of humor.
You're not too bad either.
You can talk, right? And all that, and we're chewing. And then you go, I'm a porn star, right? And then I
Right.
go, oh shit. Like in my brain, it's like, how would you expect a guy? How do you want a guy to deal with that?
Well, I'm always 100% honest with the guy. If I'm into you, then I'm 100% honest with you because I give you the option of either sticking it out and getting to know me for me.
Sticking what up? Can we?
Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
Getting to know me
Okay, great.
or walking away.
All right. Okay, so you say to me, I go, hey, what's up? And we talk, blah, blah, blah. So what do you do?
I'm a porn star.
Oh, like, what, whoa, shit. What kind
And
of
guys,
porn?
some guys walk away from that.
We're doing a fucking act out. Can you let me get in the act out? You want to be a friend? You can come in, cock block me in the middle and take her away.
He's not a good
I'm gonna pull
wingman.
a Todd Barry and cock block him.
Hey, how are you?
He's not a good wingman.
You know, he doesn't.
Terrible.
He doesn't know how to spell. Did you know that? Anyways. So listen. So you're a porn star. What kind of porn do you do? Like, what is your thing?
I'm in the MILF category.
Are you MILF?
Yeah, but I have no kids.
You have no kids, but you have a MILF. Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Now, do you mind like a small penis?
As long as you know how to work it, no.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they all say. They all say they don't have a boyfriend. They all like a small penis.
How many
It's all
girls did you talk
bullshit.
to?
Get the
How many
fuck out
girls
of
did you
here.
talk
Come
to?
on, man. So every stripper you talk to, like, you got a boyfriend
not a
now,
stripper.
and then some fucking guy, in a black car picks him up.
I'm not a stripper.
Oh, they're all fucking lying. She's probably got 3 boyfriends. She's got a couple in Russia. You know,
I mean, I've never been to Russia, though.
Don't say that. Now someone's gonna invite her to fucking Russia, and we're not gonna get out. No, I'm kidding. Listen to me. It is
No,
true.
I met a girl one time. Can I
Was she a
Yeah,
stripper?
please.
Because I'm not a stripper.
I met a girl one
Please,
time,
yeah.
and I met her at a club, and it was in Cincinnati. I did a show.
Yeah.
She was like, she goes, I come here a lot. I never seen you here before. I go, yeah, I was a comedian at the show. All the people from the show that work there, they go to this after hours place on Sunday. Anyway, so I go, yeah, what do you do? She's pretty good looking. What do you do? Oh, I'm a stripper, and I'm moving into porn. And I'm like, and in my brain, I'm like, if you blow this, you're the biggest choke of all time. Because she came up to me, she's telling me she's a stripper, and she's transitioning into porn. And of course, long story short, of course she didn't fuck me. Of course. I don't know what I did, but of course I fucked. And then somebody sent me a clip of her doing a DP with a black guy and a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, can I tell you
so
something?
she'll fuck anybody but me.
Can I tell you something?
But I
Listen.
did choke. It was like when I first started killing on stand-up. I would be killing, and I'd be like, don't blow it. Don't lose the crowd. And
Listen
of
to
course
me.
I lose the crowd.
Listen, I was in Kansas City and I had a porn star hanging out before the show, Saturday night before the show. And we talking about eating ass and how I like my ass eaten. And she was like, I'll fucking eat your ass tonight. I go, you will? She goes, absolutely. I'll meet you after the show. I go, I'm at this hotel. She goes, I'll meet you there. I got to do this, this, and that. I'll be there after. I'll meet you there at probably, I think it was 12:30, 1 o'clock. I go, awesome. Do the 2 shows. Go back right to the hotel. I literally go in the shower, wash my ass. And
And the whole time you're on stage, you're thinking about getting your ass eaten. You
Whole
can't
time.
even concentrate.
I just lying in the bed, AC on with my ass towards the AC just to keep it nice and fresh.
Dainty.
I fall asleep. I wake up. My ass is a little hot again. I take another. I keep going up washing my ass. She never showed.
Of course.
I fell asleep with a wet towel between my asshole.
Of course. They just talk. No offense.
I mean, I like to think I'm one of a kind and different.
Yeah, but everybody does.
Well, all right. Listen.
Joe Mackey's one of a kind. He won't even talk about the porn he watches. That's one of a kind.
Well, I think you got to look on
Well,
the
I
bright side.
What's the bright side?
You cleaned your butt?
Even his mom was like, Bobby cleaned his butt. Good for
Listen
him.
to me. You have to understand the funny Kevin's story. He sat through my story. He sat through all of it, and he fucking had one in the chamber, ready to go. God
Good for
bless you. That was
Good for
great.
you, Joe.
You're right. I had a fucking crystal clean asshole when I went home that day.
People
It
were
was-
eating off his asshole.
Oh, it was beautiful back then.
So she never showed.
Never saw her again, and
course.
it's made me so sad because I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, finally.
what the fuck? How does that not happen? We made an agreement."
Yeah. They're
A gentleman's
duplicitous.
You
agreement.
shook hands and everything.
Yeah, we did basically.
It's an oral contract.
It is an oral contract.
They're duplicitous. These women.
What's
these
that
women of the
mean?
night. They're fucking.
Women of the night.
They talk out of both sides of their mouth. They say a lot of things to a lot of people. That's their job. It's like comics. We talk a lot of shit, and who knows what we're really thinking.
Now, let me ask you a question though, because porn, it blows me away that porn is free now. Basically,
It blows me away that porn is free
it's
too.
fucking. How are they? Now,
The
here,
industry definitely changed.
can I say that I think that what's going to make it better is cams,
Yeah.
right? And what's the other with the goggles? What's that?
VR.
VR
Yeah.
porn is going to save porn and make you money, because if I can go to you and go, look, let's go to this VR room, we fuck and suck and whatever with my VR, and then I can take that video home
Right.
and have that of me and you banging, and I pay you $1,000 for that. Is that good?
I mean,
Yeah,
for
but then
some,
she's a hooker,
1,000.
not a porn
How much?
star.
2,000? 3,000, 5,000. How much is it going to cost you to do this? I'm trying to get
but then she's
a
a
Joe
hooker.
Mackey number for you.
Then she's a hooker.
No, that's not a hooker.
That's not a hooker,
That's not-
actually.
no, that's not a hooker. A hooker is. That's not a hooker. That's
You have,
actually.
to, you have to fuck him. You have to fuck him.
Hey, stop! Settle down! Stop pointing at me with that witch finger. Fucking.
Wait, do you have to fuck him or not? If you have to fuck him
put
for
that-
money, you're a hooker.
Virtually, yeah.
Listen, put that.
You
You're
have to
scaring
fuck me.
me.
You're a porn star. If you have to fuck him, you're a hooker.
Then there's a difference.
Yeah. No, I feel sorry for porn stars. I jerk off less than I used to because I
Next
just
time you
feel,
point that finger at me, go thinner.
no, because I feel sorry for the porn stars that they have to work for free. I think it's
No
inhumane.
porn star works for free.
No, I'm saying that the porn is free, so they're working for free. Unless you
No,
get a
we
lot
still
of
get
hits.
paid.
No,
How
they
much?
get. No, here's the deal though. They get paid when they film it.
Yeah.
What happens is they don't get paid on the selling of the
We don't
the
get the
video.
residuals
The
or
video.
anything.
They used
You
to,
don't
so
get the back end.
Well,
You
they
got
get
the
something
back
for
end.
that back end?
I can't think of anything.
You're fucking brilliant. You know that by not saying something, he said it.
But it's all pirated, is what you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
But they only pirate the clip, so they try. And now, what
But
they
I mean, now you
talking about
have like
RedTube?
RedTube, Pornhub.
Clitty.com.
I don't
Clitty,
know that
Clitty.
one, but
Clitty.com
Did you
is my
stutter
favorite.
or is it clitty.com?
No, it's Clitty. Just Clitty. I did stutter.
Clitty, clitty, bang, bang.
It's Clitty. Clitty.com. You go there and it's all these categories. It's everything, and it's only the little clip that you kind of need. It's not like I like the story. I like the lead. I do. I like the lead.
The
up.
narrative.
Because you're getting old.
I've liked it. I'm a romantic. I've liked it the whole
Aw,
time.
that's so cute.
I like. Hey, how you doing? I hate when the story's not there. I hate when it just goes, "Hi, how you doing?"
Yeah, I don't like
you
the
do
jump
that really
cuts.
well.
If you want to see me do it, I'll fucking. I'd love for you to fucking.
I don't like the jump cuts.
Sorry.
I don't like the jump cuts when they're talking and all of a sudden she's sucking his dick.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
And you said it better again. The jump cuts. What are you fucking punching up me? Yeah, I like the story. I like maybe the back in the day. You'd have to and the aunt would come over and the fucking and then you talk about
I
it.
like
they'd
to
be
pretend
like,
I like to pretend she's not gonna fuck him.
yes,
Like in real life.
I
Right,
love
and then
that. You know,
The aunt comes over. We're just gonna let that go.
well, the aunt. You know, not a real aunt, but you know.
the step aunt.
Well, there was one that I watched where he went over his mother's friend's house, and there was two of his mother's friends there, and they were talking to the mother about him, and he actually went over there to drop something off, and they're like, "Get in here," and they were milfs. I love a nice saggy milf tit.
How many times you gonna say it?
Until she shows me her boobs. I'm talking about Gabby. I'm kidding. You don't have.
I have no boobs.
No, you have fucking 12-year-old boy boobs. I'm
So
kidding.
do you.
No, I don't. I have 16-year-old girl boobs.
He's got Melfies.
Yeah, I have nice titties. Yeah, and they came over and they were like, "Get in here," and they just fucking ravished this little fucking rascal. Oh, it was great. Just don't. And they went, "Don't tell your mom," and he was like,
Secret is safe.
Why would they even have to say that?
"What? Don't tell your
Don't tell your mom.
because that makes you. That's the turn on.
Yeah.
That's the turn on."
Why would he? I can't
'Cause you
envision
can't
this
have-
conversation though.
Dickhead, you can't have subtext. What is he, fucking mammoth? You can't.
Okay,
It's a fucking porn.
Hey, were my friends here earlier? Yeah, and you're not gonna believe what happened, Mom. I just don't see that conversation happening.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that's
not,
why it's called porn.
yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. If we have to suspend disbelief.
Gotcha. I got a chocolate for you. You're such a sweet boy.
I feel like I'm corrupting him.
Oh no! I hang out with these scoundrels all the time.
Scoundrels.
These charlatans.
You're a scoundrel.
Ask him when he lost his virginity, how old he was.
I
How old
think
were
I think
you?
you just did, and then she helped you.
Huh? What?
Can you talk about that?
I would prefer.
Does your dick let
I
you
would
let you
prefer
talk
not-
about it?
I prefer not to.
How old were you?
I'm 38.
No, how old were you when you lost it?
You're 38.
Yeah, I'm 38.
You look amazing.
Thank you so much. I like this line of questioning way better.
I was 10.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I was 10 with a chick in a bush.
I was 15.
Yeah,
You were 10?
yeah.
A friend of your mom's?
No, it was this girl, Tawny. She was a mulatto chick that just moved into the neighborhood that I fell in love with.
So you
And
welcomed
she's-
her to the
At 10?
neighborhood?
She was 14.
She
So you
fucked
welcomed
you?
her
What
to the
the
neighborhood?
She welcomed me, and
She sucked you off or fucked you?
she did both.
How'd you know how to fuck
I had
at
Dickie
10?
and Scott in the bushes telling me to, pump how to do it, and I was pumping.
Are they both comics now too? Dickie and Scott?
No, they're not.
They sound like an improv team.
Yeah, they work the Maine circuit.
With Bob
I'm
Marley.
Dickie. I'm Scott. I remember that I had my Dunlop. I've told the story before. Remember the windbreakers? Remember Dunlop windbreakers? They come out with a little poncho.
Yeah.
I put that down on the ground, and she was like, "You don't want to do that." And I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "I'm a spitter." And I go, "What's that?" She goes, "I spit out." you don't want to do that. And I was like, don't worry about it. And she spit out all the cum onto my Dunlop wind jacket.
That's just rude to spit.
I didn't understand. I was 10.
I'm just saying it.
It was rude. It was rude. It was disgusting. I had to wash it in a lake. And then and the Mystic Rivers, and I had to wash it, and I put it in. It got sucked away, and I was crying because my mom was so mad that I got my thing. Yeah, it was actually. I mean, if you think about
Mystic
it,
Rivers.
You told your mom that you lost it?
She was like, "Where's your jacket?" Back then, it wasn't like kids now who get a fucking million things and they don't even give a fuck about a jacket. Back then, you got a jacket every once in a while, and that was a cool one. And she was like, "Where's your windbreaker?" And I was like, I couldn't tell her. I was like, I don't know.
It's in the
I got my dick sucked, Mom.
I got this chick's pussy puked on my jacket. Oh!
Hickory.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's so funny when I think about it now, though. That's like abuse.
What?
It's abuse.
How's it abuse?
You shouldn't
They get
fuck
fucked
when
at
you're
10?
10.
That's insane.
You shouldn't have sex when you're
fantastic.
10.
I think that's for a boy. It's good. For a girl,
How old
no.
were you?
I can't. I'll say after Joe says. I'm not.
How old were you?
I was old.
What,
old?
38?
Hey, you know what? Because
Your first
you
wife.
know what would happen? I would come too quick, so I could never fucking consummate it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I could never. I had a girlfriend and I was like 18, and we were breaking up, and she was 16 or whatever, and she knew I wanted to just fuck her, so I could say I fucked her,
Yeah, yeah.
Because she was my real girlfriend for a while, and I know people be like, "Did you ever fuck her?" And I'd be like, "I want to say, yeah, I fucked her. That's right, I fucked her."
But you
But
didn't.
then, but by then, I was like so stressed because I knew she kind of didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to fucking put in. I kept coming too quick, and I was just.
So you never had sex?
Still to this day.
How'd you have kids?
I was making out with a girl.
Get
that
you
I
came?
Put that finger down.
I was making out with a girl. I was making out with a girl that I didn't even like. We both had her pants on, and I came in my pants.
Really?
I didn't even like her.
That's so cute.
You had to,
I came in my
What'd you
fucking
say?
pants. Cop that, Mackie.
you had to wash him in a lake.
In Mystic River.
Mackie, when was the first time that you made love to a woman?
I can't. I just don't like to talk about my personal life if I can avoid it.
That's good. I'm glad you're
But you
opening
can't
up.
avoid
Thank you for
it.
opening up.
Oh,
How much will it
I've
cost?
been avoiding a
No
lot.
one's gonna hear.
How much will it cost you
No
to
one's
open up
gonna
on
hear
the
this.
podcast?
No one's gonna hear this.
There's all those viewers on page.
Patreon.
Patreon.
It's my
beyond-
channel. It's
it's
Robert
beyond the
Kelly's
Robert
channel.
paywall.
Kelly's channel on.
It's my Robert Kelly channel.
We'll take it out.
Is
it's
that
a-
a new?
No, if you don't want
is
to
it a
talk,
no-
you don't want to talk.
Is
What's
it a
that?
new social media thing?
Well, Patreon, and Kevin has ones too. Bring Kevin's up real quick. What you do? Kevin has a Patreon page. I have a channel.
It looks very
Mine's a
similar
channel.
to Twitter.
Oh, you get a channel.
Mine's a channel.
Okay.
Like if you scroll down on mine, scroll down. There's like a ton of stuff on mine. I have a TV show. I have another show I did called the U-Haul Show, where I rent a U-Haul and I drive around and I do a talk show out of the U-Haul. I have bands on it, comics.
Already?
Dan Soda did we pulled up in front of Dunkin' Donuts. Dan got out, did 15-minute set in front of a crowd that formed. And then we did a talk show with him in the back with the crowd.
And that's on your Patreon?
It's on all of it's right here right now.
All right. So
I have a bunch of
you
one-on-ones.
You had it all set up before you set up the page.
One-on-ones. So one-on-one with Jack Leary. We got one-on-one with Paul
about-
Verzi. We got one-on-one with. There's another one too. Who's the other one with?
Colin.
Voss. No, Voss. Rich Voss.
I have no content on my page.
That's
you-
good. I'm glad.
So you can-
That's why mine's a channel and his is a Patreon page.
But
So on your-
my supporters are very generous. So
Yeah.
That's
That's
I mean,
good.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna definitely put content. But they're already they've been donating this whole time for the last 2 years.
Let me ask you a question though. Why don't you do? Because you're always bitching about let me do more shows. Let me do more shows. If you did more shows, you'd have more Patreon members. Therefore, you would get paid more money. Do you think that would happen?
No, I know, but I'm busy because I do 2 podcasts. Burning Bridges and Misery Loves Company, and then well Burning Bridge is more like a hybrid show. But anyway, so
I got something for you.
I'm doing 2 shows, and then so to do extra content is not it's not that easy. Plus, I think at some point I will run out of things to say, and then I'm just
Just collect money.
yeah. No, then what is the extra content? Just me sitting there looking at Joe Mackey, and we have like a stare off to see who says who got laid first.
Do it.
Wait, I'll say the girl's name. Can you say the girl's name?
All right, here we go. One.
Georgie Beckett.
What's your girl's name? Come on, give us her first name.
Give us something.
Something.
Well,
She talked about sucking black cock. I talked about getting raped in a bush.
Raped?
Oh,
Now it's
sorry.
rape?
Well, I think so.
Well, you're a real cuck to revisionist history into rape. You should.
I love the word. Now nobody says faggot anymore. They say cucked.
Right.
So you're a cuck.
Yeah, because
just say it.
Who's gonna
Just
come
say
out
it.
and go? Don't call me a cuck. Don't. Because cucks don't get offended because you can't say you're a cuck. To call someone a faggot, gay people get mad. Who's gonna get mad when you say they're a cuck? Because they're only a cuck would. So they're basically outing themselves. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You make great sense.
So to lose your
that
virginity at
fucking
10,
hand away. I
to
can't
lose your
stand
virginity
it.
at 10 is
Scares me.
amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, you know what? Can I tell you?
I was almost 21. I was 20.
It's ridiculous.
I
You
know, and I was so drunk.
I had so much.
I was so drunk.
So I've got.
And that was the only reason I didn't come quick, I think, because I got so drunk. I puked. I was making out with a
'cause you
girl.
saw a vagina?
I puked. I puked in the bathroom. She heard. I came back. I started kissing her. She goes, "Did you
Ew,
just?"
she kissed you after you
She goes,
puked?
"Did you just puke?" I go, "Yeah." She still fucked me. It was in the cards.
Jesus.
When I was 20, I wish I would have when I was 10.
I agree with you that 20's way too late.
Yeah.
You cuck. But
It's too late.
but here's the thing: 10 is too early. It's too early. 15,
Well,
good.
you weren't raped. You can't rape a man.
Nah, I was kidding.
15,
I was
eh.
joking, you asshole. 15, no, 15's good. I mean, 15
for a
to
hot
get
lady,
sexual.
15 is good.
Yeah, and I had an older girl, which is a little better. It wasn't like it was two 10-year-olds messing around. It
Yeah,
was,
that's sick.
yeah, it's a little. I mean, a
One
little
has
better.
to
I
know-
wish. I wish though.
14,
Can I say something?
that's old already.
Dick wise, it's way older. You got stuff grew. You know, by the time I was 15, I had a nice pecker going, nice little bush fat going on. 10, I don't think I had anything. It's just a raw.
But that's the look now. Like
I think it's a little too.
hairless.
I think it's a little too young, and I also think that to have sex, and I wish I could have waited so that sex wasn't such a addiction later in life for me. When I
Is it an addiction now for you?
It was back in the day. It was because I quit drinking and drugs at 15, and I kind of went to sex after that. And
you were good looking too, right?
I was real good looking. So I went to sex, and then
That's the first thing I really laughed at all day. I got a big laugh out of that one.
we and then I went later in life when I had to shut it all down because I got married. I went to food. And it's, I'm
Right.
just waiting to go to something else. I wish I could have went to whittling or something, whistling.
Yeah.
Just become a master whistler. I'm just a fucking master fatso right now. So I have a black belt in fucking fatness.
Whistling.
But yeah, I wish I waited a little bit. I wish I didn't go crazy with it because we were taught sex different though. Now, I mean, you're not teaching your kid the same thing you were taught or not taught. We were not taught about sex. I'm going to teach my kid about sex and what to do.
Yeah, I
and
will
what
too. My dad didn't teach me anything. He had 10 kids. He taught me nothing.
Nothing.
Not
I had
a
no
thing.
dad.
10 kids?
I never heard.
He didn't
I
know
never,
anything either.
I never heard my dad even groan. Like I never heard. I don't know when they fucked.
It's weird.
But I think they did quietly, like you know what I mean. In bed and no noise.
Yeah, like I understand why you're being. Look, it's a podcast. You don't have to talk about it, but I think being open about sex and being okay with it is a positive. It's not a negative. Is to make sex this hidden thing, and you shouldn't. You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
shameful.
religious or whatever it is. I think that fucks people up.
Right.
Right.
I don't think I even knew. I was aware that sex was a thing when I was 10.
Yeah.
But I did not know.
When did you first learn about sex?
I think. I mean, other than no, I knew that there was a thing, but I didn't know exactly how it worked.
Really?
Until I was maybe 11 or 12.
Right. But did you see it in a magazine or was it a movie?
It was the point where so many of my other friends
Right.
knew what it was about that
Right.
I asked my parents.
And what
You
did they
asked
say?
your parents?
What did they say?
What did they say?
They gave me the whole talk.
Like what? Like the bird? Did they?
Yeah, the birds
Was
and
it
the bees.
corny or was it real?
They both told you.
I went for a walk with my dad, and he told me all about it.
Let's go for a walk. son.
Yeah, right?
And put this Dunlop on, this windbreaker.
Yeah, because it was the point
This
where
is a
like,
part of it.
I would get made fun of because I didn't know what they meant when they said words.
Yeah.
What kind of words?
By your parents.
Cock.
Like screwed or hooker. I didn't know.
Right.
Like I was
Even
quite a sheltered
blowjob
kid.
to me now is like it makes no sense. No one's blowing. Because I remember like you want to suck my dick. You want to guys would say to me, "Hey Brennan, you want to blow me?" And I'd be like, I didn't even know what
Did you
that
say
meant.
guys?
Huh?
Guys?
No, like if
Well, you're
football,
a fucking-
we went to football practice, and the older football players would be like, "Hey, Brennan, why don't you blow me?"
Right.
And I'd be like, "All right." Because I was like, it didn't sound like anything sexual. It'd be like, maybe I'm blowing
So
the
if
guy.
someone says that to you now, you would just say, okay.
I still go,
cool.
alright. It depends if Reds do. You know what I'm saying,
There you
Elena?
go with the fucking street talk again. I like
Alana.
it. Aight.
I thought you said 20 years old.
No, but some of it makes no sense. I can't imagine grab my dad, go like, Dad, let's go outside.
Well, he didn't do that. His dad had said, let me go talk to you. Let's take
No,
a walk. And let me go talk to you. I would imagine that I would have that conversation with my kid.
Right.
Where it's like, let's go talk about this, take a walk. You don't want to do it in front of your mom.
Yeah, I didn't.
Are
think
you
there
an
was
only
anything-
child?
No, I have some older brothers. 3 older brothers.
They never taught you anything? They never sat you down with you and said, look, you ever
no,
see?
I mean we were devout. We were
Are they
devout
like
Catholics.
you?
We still are.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
And
That's
I'm not
it.
judging anybody or telling anyone else how to live their life. It's
Yeah.
just that I choose to do it a little bit differently, and I'm not. I mean, I just one. It's two. It's like I thought when I did stand up, I was gonna keep. I don't like any of that. I don't like knowing any of that stuff about anybody. I don't want to know who this celebrity's dating, and I don't care about their private life. So
Right.
Why can't I keep my private life? And if I want to joke about something, if I want to talk about something, I will. But
He's
You
a
know,
real.
can I say something? When you start talking like this, you turn into a middle-aged lesbian. Did you know that? No, I'm
people
kidding.
think that before I start talking.
No, you know what? You're actually right. I
Like, you
fucked up.
can't-
No,
you
I
can't
thought
really grow a
that.
beard.
I thought that. No, listen, dude.
And your
I-
hair looks like.
No, it is
I-
a little ironic. You have a porn star, and then this guy
Didn't
is
know.
a devout Catholic.
I thought she was retired, and I didn't know he was a devout Catholic. I did not know that. But I think it's a great twist of fate. I think it's great that you.
Thank you.
You don't seem like a fucking weirdo. You don't seem like you're on
I hope
drugs.
not,
you
I'm
seem
not
very,
on drugs.
You seem very sweet and all together. And
How about me? What do I seem?
You're a lunatic. But you, I mean, Joe, I respect that too. Look, I'm Irish Catholic too. I grew up with that, but I wasn't taught. Like my mother had my sister when she was 15, and me when she was 18 in an Irish Catholic house with 13
How
people.
did that go?
Wow.
She had it. Well, back then you had to go away.
Right.
You couldn't stay in the house. You had to go to some nunnery thing and
She went to the
have a
Mystic.
baby.
She went to the Mystic River.
That's what she had. My sister. She was banging
All
on a
sex
jacket.
was the- all sexual activities were done at the river,
Banging
like an
on a
old,
jacket.
like an old fucking Ben Affleck movie. Hey, let's go to the river and fuck. Where?
So
No, I feel
Not
bad.
all of them work. Not all the jokes
No,
work.
I feel bad. No, I feel like there's like a thing because I feel like even
Hang on,
as a
can I
devout
watch her-
Catholic, he's
can I
not a
watch her
devout
drink water
Catholic.
for a
'cause-
second?
He's not a devout Catholic. He's not a devout Catholic because he's having sex with his girlfriend. So if he's having sex with his girlfriend, he's not a devout Catholic, and that's the end of the story.
That's not true.
No, it's absolutely true.
I know what you're saying.
No, I was raised Catholic.
I
If
understand.
you-
I was too. I'm
Premarital
saying.
sex, masturbation. It's all.
But he
you're
never
not a devout
said.
Catholic.
But he never said he was having sex with his girlfriend. He never said that.
But he's
He never-
38. He's not a virgin.
He never said that he had sex with his girlfriend, though. He could be waiting.
I think like most comics,
Right,
they're.
also-
Are you waiting?
also like also I don't think like this idea that you can't be a devout Catholic and also sin sometimes. No, you can sin
How
all
often
the
are you
time.
sinning?
I
Weekly.
I sin every day. Every day.
How many Our Fathers and Hail Marys do you have to do?
It really depends on the priest you get for
Most
confession.
you've gotten.
I think I've gotten a few rosaries.
Wow,
that's a
the
lot.
whole fucking rosary?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Fucking suck a guy's dick?
No, I went to
At the Port Authority?
I went to confession and he asked what one of the things
He was like, blow me, and then
first
do
thing she
five rosaries, you fucking
Yeah, he
pig.
tricks you. You gotta suck his dick. Then he goes, hey, you gotta do a bunch of rosaries.
That
'cause
was
you
your
just
high
suck
school
my
football
dick.
team. No, but like, one of the first things you do in confession is say how long it's been since your last confession, and it had
Yeah.
been over a year.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I got the extra penalty.
Wow. I'd fucking.
But no, you can be a devout Catholic. Like, you're supposed to forgive people. That's what gets lost in religion.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to judge people, and you're supposed to forgive people. So
The same thing.
Yeah,
in
but
Judaism.
if you're in a
Are you a
if you're-
Jew?
I am.
Get out. No, I'm kidding.
Bye.
No, I'm kidding.
No, for real. If you're a
Makes it
devout
hotter.
if you're a devout Catholic,
Like, thank
premarital
you.
sex. If you're a devout Catholic, premarital sex is a sin. And if you're saying, oh, I can sin over and over because I can go to confession, that's not a devout Catholic. It's premarital sex is a sin. So if you keep doing it as a pattern, you're not a devout Catholic. No offense. It's just unless things have changed. You're not a devout
Maybe things
Catholic.
have
If
changed.
you have your girlfriend and you're having sex, even if you go to confession, you're not a devout Catholic.
Well, I think he can listen. I think that Catholicism has adjusted over the years. I think you can sin in Catholicism and ask for forgiveness.
No, you can sin in anything, and you can ask for it. But I'm saying if you if you once in a while fuck somebody and you go to confession, but if you're in a sexual relationship, you're not a devout Catholic.
I mean, look, he has a point.
Well, I would love to defend myself, but I don't want to talk about my personal life. But I disagree that you can't. I mean, humans are fallible beings.
Yeah, but that's a cop out. That's what every Christian says. Like, whenever a preacher gets busted, he goes, "Forgive me." They all use the "forgive me" thing to cover up the fucking all their sins that they have. So it's just it's and then you can be like, well, then you're sinning. It's all bullshit.
But I think can I say something
anyway?
I want to say something
Because people use it as a crutch, and then they use it like, well, okay. I sinned. Jesus, everybody sins. I'm a sinner when they fuck up, But if they fuck up the same fuck up, then it's not sinning. Then it's like then it's something more than that.
No, I think you make a good point. That, like, you should be trying to work on yourself and get better and not sin. I agree. You're not supposed to keep making the same mistakes over and over. You're supposed to be working
That's the
towards being a better
definition of
person.
insanity, making the same mistakes over and over and expecting different results.
And talking about it on a podcast.
Yes.
But you're putting words into my mouth that I never said.
He's not putting anything in his mouth because he's not getting into that part of his life. What do you mean he's putting things in your mouth? What is he saying that is not right?
I never claimed that I did things with my girlfriend over and over again.
Bam. There you go.
Okay, then I'm saying if you do, I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying if you do, and you're not going to talk about it, that's fine. I respect that, but I'm saying like if people are listening who are devout Catholics and they have the same sin, like if you live with your girlfriend and you're fucking regularly, you're not a devout Catholic. End of story. I'm not saying I'm not saying a devout Catholic makes any sense. I'm saying, but you're not a devout Catholic.
Point at me again. I'm going to bite your finger off. Listen. But I think Catholics, I knew a devout Catholic girl once, and she didn't have intercourse, but she did it in the butt. And there was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there is. It's still sex.
It's sex.
But what kind? Have you done it in the butt?
Have you not watched my videos?
I did. I just wanted to hear you say it.
No,
my
parents
gonna kill me for you.
People ask
we might as well just fuck.
People ask me.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Oh God.
No, people ask me. We
should do comedy. Why'd
your parents? People ask me why my parents have 10 kids because where we grew up, everybody had big families. So if they would have stopped,
Irish Catholic.
Yeah, no, if they would have stopped at 5 or 6. And my mom was still.
Let me finish. That's not why you had a big family. You had
let me finish. I'm saying if my parents had stopped at 5 kids.
Where are you going?
No, I just taking my headphones off. I don't need them.
If my parents had stopped at 5 kids,
really
they would have known that they weren't that they were using birth control and they were no longer devout Catholics. So that's part of the reason why people kept having kids.
It's because
even though it made no sense.
You had a lot of kids because as many times as you fucked, if you had a kid, you had to keep it. That's why.
Also, you couldn't stop. You couldn't use birth control.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And my mom was 35 when she stopped having kids. Then obviously they're using birth control.
They would just stop fucking, and that's why people separated beds too. Like my grandmother slept in a separate bed. Listen, here's the deal: you bang, she gets pregnant, you keep it. Irish Catholic, that's the rule. That's why my grandmother had 8 kids, 9. One of them passed away. One died of a baby, but. That's why people had big families. Now you can have 1 kid and bang and just not have it. And it's not a big deal. And I think, look, your religion is your religion. Whatever you want to do, Joe, you do. Right. I respect you. I think it's great. I still think you're interesting. I think you're funny. You're not a weirdo. And I think it's a test to you that you are the way you are and you're still funny and you did this business in your way. Without opening up, because Kevin's as vulnerable as you can get on stage. He talks about everything in his life, and sometimes actually fucks him over because he's so honest. I talk about shit like that too, and for you to write jokes and not get too personal, but to be that funny on the stuff that you're talking about isn't talking about your dick or banging chicks or your chick sucks or blah blah blah. I think that's good.
Well, yeah. Plus, it's like I don't want to get into an argument, because like she doesn't want me to talk about it, so I gotta respect that,
I mean, you gotta. I mean, look, my wife has told me not to talk about 2 things, and I did both of them.
What are they?
One was how we met. I'll tell you, I don't care. I don't care about that.
No, my wife has basically threatened me.
Yeah.
If I mention certain things, she basically like, we're done. and then the line keeps moving, and it's like I understand what she's saying, but like I also understand, like my point earlier was like she's into reality shows and people are in general, and like
she likes watching it. She doesn't want to be part of that.
No, but I'm saying it's like you watching a lot of porn and then you going like, oh, I don't want. It's like it's a double standard to me. It's a double standard. Because it's like if you're into that, like if you're into it, you're into it. So you can't say like, oh, my husband can't talk about his life at all. Plus, in a podcast, you need shit to talk about.
Why do you turn into a fucking yenta? You need shit to talk about. What the fuck happens to you at the end of your sentence?
I don't know what happens to me.
I
know it's working because I got 2 podcasts.
Sure.
Yeah, because you have to. I fucking asshole. Could have had just one successful one if you just kept your mouth shut.
Right,
Listen,
right.
I'm kidding. You're doing fantastic. Patreon, right there. His Patreon is amazing.
Shut up. I don't even have any content.
That's my channel. Sorry.
Oh, damn, boy.
That's my channel.
The oldest trick in the book. Let's go to Kevin's page. Oh, we're on my...
Listen. Listen. I want to ask you a question.
Sure. Ask away.
Are you religious at all?
No. That's not what I'm asking. Don't listen to him. And you're gonna, and because you might worry about this too. I don't know. Maybe you don't, because you don't give a fuck about a lot of things. But later in life, the things you said or the things you've done on podcasts or whatever, comedy-wise, it's out there forever for us.
Right.
So, Joe, you're not going to have to worry about it because you refrain. But me and you have said, Kevin, me and you have done stuff and said stuff that we're going to be like, oh, shit, your kid's going to hear someday. And he's going to go, dude, Dad, what was this? Are you worried about, do you want to have kids in a family? And
I do.
And if you do.
I do want to have kids in a family.
What's so
Why?
funny?
Why?
Because what your point is so ridiculous. Because I already had this discussion with my wife. By the time my kids even give a shit about my podcast, I'll have 800 hours of fucking podcasting. They're not gonna go through it like fucking Quincy.
Your kids are gonna watch Quincy.
Your kids,
I wanted to get people to react to Quincy. I thought you would say like fucking Quincy. Who references Quincy? Anyway, so they're not gonna find what my wife said. You talk shit about. I talk shit about them like in individual episodes. They're never gonna find it. Porn's different. Porn, they can fucking find porn.
No, they'll find it. They'll find stuff that you said.
No, it'll be too hard to find.
Because later in life, like fans of yours, they're gonna find your thing and be like, "I love this," and listen and listen. And all of a sudden, they're gonna hear you saying something and be like, "What the fuck? My dad's a loud asshole that won't shut the fuck up." I just said they're
assholes. I said they're assholes.
Your kids?
Yeah, once. But I love my kids. Like I just said, I was having a bad day. It was in the summer. I was having a bad time with them.
Aren't you worried about that? What are you going to say to your kids when they're 11? And I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm just saying, well, 11-year-old, and then and they.
I mean, it was the choices that I had to make in order to like survive and everything. Right. But I'm not ashamed of what I do,
right,
or anything.
Right.
So.
Do you know porn stars with kids?
Yes, I do.
And are the kids okay?
The kids are fine.
Are they fine with the sex?
The kids are fine.
But are they fine? Do they know that it's out there? How do they? What do they have to keep their kids away from the internet and YouTube? And do the other kids?
You can't keep your kids away from the internet and YouTube
hang on,
and everything.
Son. I love that you're raising your hand though. It makes me fucking so happy. That finger scares the shit out of me. Like
this?
No, his. Yours is awesome. I love a French manicure.
Thank you.
Put it right in my bum. Listen, I'm kidding. My penis is so disappointing. You'd go like this. Wah, wah. Guarantee you'd leave. Just like the one that did Kevin back in the day.
I guarantee you I won't, but.
Oh God. Listen to me, Mama. Gabby saved me. Gabby,
calm down.
Listen, do they get made fun of? Have you heard any stories about other porn stars' kids getting fucked with because of what their parents do?
And
how would you deal with that?
Actually,
no.
I don't know how I would deal with it. When the time comes, that's when I would deal with it. Yes.
Here's the problem. And I'm not even making this up. What happens is the other parents find out, and then they have a problem with the PTA.
I mean, people are gonna judge you no matter what.
No, but they're gonna say they're gonna keep the kids. It's just what happened. The parents are gonna keep the kids away from her kids.
If you move next
because
door,
parents are fucking cunts, especially moms who have kids. Moms who have kids have the least or the least open to anything because they want the kids to be like eat organic. They don't want them to have any exposure to anything.
What is I mean,
anything
people are
negative.
gonna
I'm just saying, I'm saying moms who have kids. I'm just knowing from doing stand-up comedy. I'm not talking about my wife or Bobby's, anybody's wife. I'm talking about the women who have kids. They're fucking miserable people, and they want their kids. They don't want their kids exposed to anything. So when they find out that you used to do porn, it's going to be a problem. And I got to leave. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't want. I feel like
Joe went like this.
No, I feel like I'm a wet blanket, but that's what happens. I read a lot. I don't watch a lot of podcasts. I read a lot. So that's what happens to people do porn. And I watched a thing on Netflix about porn stars after they do porn. Yeah.
I saw that actually.
Yeah, but I mean, look at here's the if you
it was kind of depressing.
If you move next to me, and I found out that you and one day
I'm talking about the moms, not you. I'm talking about the moms.
I'm talking to her. Shut up.
He is a mom.
I'm talking. Listen, if you moved next to me and I found out you were a porn star and I was masturbating to you, that would be hard to deal with. If you live next to me.
Okay.
And I would be, it would be hard to deal with. Just I would accept you, of course. I wouldn't give a shit about that. Your kids could play with my kids, but there's going to be a point where Max is going to come home and be at 14 and be like, "Hey, Dad, can I ask you something?" And he's going to go play, and you're going to be like, do. And I'm like, "Yep."
That's the neighbor.
That's the neighbor.
She's good, son.
She's good. Listen, I want you to pay attention. I'm sorry I didn't give you the equipment.
This is what sex is like.
I'm sorry I didn't give you the equipment that man has, but work with what you got, kids.
Plus, you can have that talk right then.
Take notes.
I just want to let you know she helped me with my small penis. I'm sure she can help you. She made a deal with me back around 15 years ago.
What's done is done. So if you want to have a family, you can't undo it. So you're just gonna have to. I mean.
I'm saying the internet's a bitch. The internet's a bitch. You
but the
can't hide
internet's
shit.
a bitch no matter what industry you're in.
That's
so
true.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You could be a financial guy and still have so much dirt on you that just by Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
saying,
you do a
doesn't really
podcast.
matter.
I'm sure you do a podcast like today. I'm sure someone's making fun of all of us
right
on
now.
the internet.
It's called
right
my
now.
chat room. Bunch of cunts.
So you're going to have the cyber
I'm just
bullies
saying,
and
listen, Alana, I'm on your side. I'm just saying moms with kids are miserable people and they have no they have no sense of humor and they're gonna have a problem with it. And you're hot too, so they're gonna have a problem. Because they're going to be all fucking milky MILFs, big fucking saggy fucking tits and big arms and fucking doughy legs.
Relax, Joe. It's okay.
Joe.
Stop doing it.
No, I like the alliteration.
Oh, good.
Milky MILFs.
Milky
Making
MILFs.
milk.
No, they're just going to be big gals and they're going to resent you. They're going to resent you anyway and they're going to find out you did a little acting back in the day and they're going to have a
a
problem.
little acting.
Did you do you do acting regular? Did you switch over? Have you crossed over?
No, not
Nothing.
yet. No.
You want to do something together?
Sure, let's do it.
I fucking love you. Listen to me. Do you have a boyfriend now?
I am dating someone.
What's
yeah.
I thought you said no. You told me last week no.
No, I didn't. I told you I'm dating someone.
Oh.
Now, where is he? Is he in the biz? No,
He's not in the industry.
He's a
no.
square.
He's not a square either.
Construction?
He's not a square. What do you mean? What is he? Showbiz?
He's in the entertainment industry, but he's not in the porn industry.
Oh, that's
Is it
good.
Jared Freed?
The Joe?
Sure.
You're dating the fucking
I'm
king of all
dating you,
brunch.
no?
Fucking
That'd be
Me and
funny
you'd
if she
be
was
perfect
dating
together.
She's dating Joe.
That'd be funny if that was your girlfriend. And he was like, "I'm not going to talk about you."
Meanwhile, I'm
He has to go to
asking all the
confession 3
questions.
times a day.
Yeah,
Bless you, Father. Boy, I've said it's been 2 hours.
It's okay to talk about us.
if you pulled his shirt up, he's all flog marks. This is just fucking shame.
Honey, it's okay to talk about us. It's okay.
God, what would you do, Joe, if you after a show she came up to you and was like, "Oh, I fucking want your balls."
Oh, when I was single and girls would come up to you, and it's not because I'm not bragging that I'm like some hot dude or a great. It just happens when you're a performer and
when you look like a Dutch
successful
person.
or whatever. But I would always screw it up or never really do it.
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't drink anyway, right?
Oh no, I like to have brewski or two.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? A brewski? I love you so much,
It
Joe.
sounds like Ned Flanders more and more. A brewski or twoski.
There is such a fucking just a bridge between you and him. two different people.
I think we're two peas in a pod. I think Kevin and I are very similar.
Really?
It's just Kevin has no filter where I worry about everything.
Yeah.
But other than that, like a lot of things he says is like stuff I'm thinking, but I just don't want to.
Well, that's the thing about Kevin that people like.
Yeah.
When we were talking about you, what your fans say, they're talking about you, which we're actually saying like maybe he's right. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe. If there's anybody out there just yapping about shit, maybe he's on to something.
I bring up unfortunate situations. But let me say this.
Please.
No, I don't even want to address that.
What?
No, because the one thing I do resent when people say I self-sabotage, that's all bullshit because I show up on time. I'm not late. I don't do heroin. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what.
Noam started it, and Liz is perpetuating it because Noam said because I screwed up Misery Loves Company. But the fact of the matter was that had no legs anyway. So
legs. What are you talking about? You're selling out the Village Underground.
Come on. I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just saying.
In 6 months,
it had no legs.
In 6 months, you sold out the Village Underground with fans only.
Okay, but that was
fucking
$10,
legs do you want?
And it was like
you could have charged $20 if you wanted to.
No.
You're
I'm
crazy.
saying for Noam, and then Liz goes, yeah, he I'm like a guy who does heroin and is alcoholic and that's self-sabotage. What I do is like I just speak my mind. If that's self-sabotage, then like what the fuck am I supposed to do? Go to be a priest? No offense.
No.
I'm just saying like you can't even do. That was never going to last. The end of the story. So I self-sabotage. Like I've had this incredible career. Like I punched Lorne Michaels in the face.
You did?
I have no talent.
Why did you punch him in the face?
I'm joking. I've never done anything.
Me too.
Like I did a show on Yom Kippur and that fucking dirty Jew got mad. So that's self-sabotage. First of all, we had no future. We had no future.
There's literally you saying dirty Jew. Yeah, that's self-sabotaging.
No, it's not.
If a Jewish person wanted listen,
I'm sitting right next to you.
No, you're clean.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No, I'm saying,
if a Jewish person, if a Jewish person wanted to hire you as on a
they
movie,
won't.
If they were like, all right, I want to hire this guy, and then one of the person like, well, I just found this clip of him saying "dirty Jew."
Good, don't hire me. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joe.
Joe.
Remember when I said Kevin said things that I wanted to say? That was not one of those times.
But
I was referencing a specific dirty Jew. I don't think all Jews are dirty.
What? But the fact.
But a lot of them are. A lot of Jews that run show business are very duplicitous. Can you back me up on that, Joe?
Here's the problem.
I haven't experienced that.
Here's the problem with Kevin
successful.
that people don't get. This is what people don't get is that what he's doing is entertainment, and what he's doing is he's trying to entertain the people that do like him and listen to him and like that style of humor. And when he shuts off the mics, you see him at the club. He's really not a dickhead. You're just like, "What's up?" He's very quiet and fucking.
No, I have nothing. I basically have nothing to say. And also when I did
it all on stage.
Yeah, and also when I did play by the rules, I got nowhere. So why play by the rules? I got nowhere.
People think Kevin's a mean guy off stage. No, he doesn't talk to me at all.
You don't talk to Joe off stage?
I have nothing to say to him. I have nothing to say to anybody.
Want to say hi? I say hi to you.
I say hi, but I don't see you that much.
We talk.
But we're in the same business, and I don't see you that much. So if I talk about stuff once in a while, not much though. I don't really talk to anybody. I talk to people that I do my podcast
no way those
with.
are real, by the way.
They are.
They're not
Here.
Real. They're not real.
Here
No
you go.
nipple. We can't show nipple.
No
Here you
nipple.
go.
No nipple.
Why
No
can't
nipple.
you show nipple?
Can't. We'll get kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, we can't show nipple.
For real?
Is this
Yeah.
the camera? Go ahead.
It happened last
We're
time.
good now. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can show now.
Oh, see, here you go.
Let me see.
Just a little bit.
Wait.
Here, they're real.
I can't see anything. You can show everything. We're off the camera.
Oh,
We'll
here.
put them off camera.
My wife, when she was on my podcast,
Those are real.
They are real.
Those are real.
Why would I lie?
I don't know. I knew you weren't lying. I just wanted to see them. Is that
I-
camera good? I wish I had Aaron's face behind you. Aaron was like this.
I know. I saw from the corner of my eye.
It's like when remember the what was that thing where the girls gone wild at the they throw the beads and they have the girl on top of the head of all the college guys and she'd be
go,
waiting.
"Woo!"
There was if you look at all those videos, there's always a dude in the background just waiting for the tit to come out.
Yeah.
Like some black dude in the background just waiting. All these college guys like, do it. Then the girl whips her titty out and you see a black hand come up, shake a titty, and then leaves.
it's always a black hand.
It's always a black or a thin witch hand like you. A fucking homeless
I do have
person's
thin
hand.
hands.
Oh, it's the worst. You have thin Irish fingers for fucking plucking
Disgusting.
potatoes out of the ground.
Disgusting.
All right, listen, let's wrap this up. This has been a very interesting YKWD. This has been, I've liked this one the most in a long time.
Because I'm here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I answer that, please?
Because
she
all
was
three of
asking
you were
me,
here.
not
Yes.
you.
I was asking
She's
everyone.
not asking you. She's
was asking everyone.
You're asking me. Don't bond with-
Especially you.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh,
Can I have anything?
Absolutely,
sorry.
Poppy.
What?
I was thinking all three of them made it for a great episode.
What?
Yeah,
What's up,
The
Joe?
very
My-
Neapolitan.
are you sick?
When was the last
I
time?
had pneumonia last week.
What?
Yeah.
for the people listening, when you said no nipple, that was for Bobby. He
was
was
the
getting his
last
shirt
time?
almost off.
I
When
said,
was the last time you had people on? You go, that wasn't a good episode.
No, we always have
No,
great
but you never say it to their face.
No, we always have.
That's what I'm about. I'm saying if I have a shit guest, I go, this is not a good show. Because everybody says,
shut the
it was a
fuck
good
up.
episode.
You
That guy's a
yapping
good
asshole.
comic.
Fuck.
I just say if the guy's
No.
not a good comic, I'll say he stinks or
we have
she
we
stinks.
have a great every week's pretty
I
much
don't
a great
lie.
episode. But this one was a lot of fun. This one was great because the dynamic was interesting. I knew you were gonna fucking be good. I didn't know you. But you're
Right.
sweet, you're open, you're great.
You're not too
Joe,
bad either.
I know Joe is going to be fucking great, but it was good that I didn't know that about him. I didn't know he's a devout Catholic. I didn't know that he's like, fuck you, I'm not going to talk the whole show. I didn't know that he was going to.
Fuck you, Bobby. I'm not saying shit.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Bring his lawyer.
You really,
And you know what
yeah,
sucks?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you take so much crap for everything you say. So I'm just careful about it.
You're right. You do.
You're smart, Joe.
You are smart.
what's terrible is
You
that
do.
people can just get Mateo to call and say things in your voice for you.
He does exactly. He sounds exactly.
Mateo last
does?
week was fucking
So
killing me.
funny.
God
He
damn
does
it.
Joe. He does
He
everybody.
does Joe Mackey and he does Liza Minnelli. I want to just invite him to a party and just have him go, Bobby.
You see, his shirt's always off on Instagram too.
Thank
And-
God.
And he acts like
Thank God.
people, guys don't like my. I'm like, yeah, he wears those little t-shirts, and I'm like,
I would too.
I go, guys already want to fuck you because of your act. He goes, no, they don't want to fuck me because of my comedy. I'm like, it makes no sense. But I'm like, the guy's too sexy. You know what I mean?
What?
He's too sexy.
For you?
Just for everybody. It's just too much.
What do you- who-
and then he takes his shirt off, and I'm like, am I gay or like what's happening?
Yes, you're definitely gay.
Like,
you are
he
gay.
just, I love his act, and I just think he's just delicious.
I
No, like sometimes I wish I was gay, just to be like,
Was.
just to like,
Dude,
just
let me
to
tell you
like.
something.
You just called Mateo delicious.
If you and Mateo on the road, if you took him to open for you, fucking 2 weeks in.
I hope for him. I would never follow him anywhere.
Really?
The guy's a killer. He kills.
You kill too, don't you?
No, not like that. I don't make people happy. His act makes people, fills them with joy.
That should be a T-shirt you have. I don't make people happy. That should be the Kevin
Come to
Brennan
the
shirt.
show.
Come to the show. I don't make people
No, I
happy.
don't make. They laugh, but they're not happy about it. It's like
leave
after
miserable.
porn, after you come, you're like, what am I doing?
I know.
That's how people leave my show. They're like, what was that?
I
They have a good time, but they're like guilty.
I edged for 45 minutes the other day.
You did?
Ugh. I got
How was
annoyed.
it?
Was awful. I just kept going clip to clip to clip. What
What do you mean edge? Where you wait?
Well, you
just
just
wait.
keep. I trying to find some, and then I find one and it wouldn't load or it wasn't there, and then I found one and the acting was off. And
Because it's free porn.
Yeah.
no, you're right.
Pay for your porn.
Yeah, I did watch yours though. I watched a lot
It
of it.
wasn't that long ago where you had to pay. You go to a
Thank
hotel,
you.
you get
I'm
a
glad
package.
you liked it.
I really did like it. It was really sexy. But here's why you're great. This is why.
Why
you're-
am I great?
Joe? And I'm going to tell you because you're not going to watch it. I'm going to tell you why she's great to me.
Notice how he's not looking at me and talking.
I'll tell you. I'll look right at you, baby. You're out of your mind. I'll fucking eat your asshole.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'll fucking suck.
Your wife don't listen to this?
No, I don't listen to this shit. Why you're great is because you're like the girl next door. Like you're like that Long Island girl or that East Coast girl, sweet as pie, won't take
Oh,
shit.
it's true.
Won't take shit. If you step over the line, I'll fucking crack you. I'll fight you. But other than that, I'd love you to be a sweet guy to me, and I love being a pretty little girl for you, and I will fucking tear your shit up. As long
That
as you
is
tear my
me.
shit up too.
That is
yeah,
me.
I fucking love it. I can feel that.
And your wife has no problem with that.
No. Well, I'm
my
not going to do
God.
anything with her.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because if she said right now, I'd like to suck your cock and make love to you in the back and let you play with my titties and just jerk off and I won't tell anybody.
Could I watch and pretend I'm her husband?
No, I wouldn't. Me and my wife have a date Friday night. We're going to fool around Friday.
For real? That's how
so
you do
cute.
it?
It's date night.
Yeah, we have date night.
And you save up all week?
No, I save up. I haven't touched it. I don't even look at it.
I want to do a shout out to my wife because she I always feel bad when because she's like, you don't say, you got to say nice things about me because I make a lot of jokes, but I still love my wife.
I love my kids. You say you love it. I love my kid. This is very important to me. I told my wife this. I don't want to be one of those guys who say I just love my kid. I literally the other night my wife walked out after putting my kid down, and I started crying. I fucking love her so much.
Now, you know what?
I do. And I'm not saying that to get off from the.
No, my problem is.
I'm not doing that to make you even.
I love
your wife, Bobby.
No, my problem is I love my kids too much. Like I worry about them too much because I love them so much. Like with these school shootings, like I am really having issues with this shit.
Why?
Like, I'm just having some serious issues, and I'm having problems with the school because. I'm just having a lot of. I'm gonna say what fucking school they go to.
Listen, dummy.
I know. I'm saying. Like I worry too much. Like if something happened to my kids, like I don't think I could go on.
Is it a bad school district? Is what I meant.
I'm not gonna talk about it all. I'm just saying if something happened to my kids.
What the fuck are you worried about? If they go to a public fucking school, what if you send them to a private school and spend the money? Then you have nothing to fucking worry about. Is my point. What fucking school do they go to?
Wait, telling me talk to Patreon. I don't have the money for a fucking private fucking school. You piece of shit. I'm saying.
Put some content. Go to his Patreon page.
I'm saying. I'm too in touch.
Oh wait, no, that's mine. That's Patreon.Robert.
No, I'm saying I worry about my kids too much.
I have a channel.
I love my kids too much. I love them too much.
Listen, you can't love your kid too much.
I'm always anxious about what's going to happen to my kids because I love them too much.
Can I say something about that? You're giving your kid anxiety by doing that.
No, I know. So I'm trying to chill out.
You need to.
I'm trying to chill out, but it's not easy.
Well, you need to. You need to let go of your kids, let them get into a little danger so they don't get fucked. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Living in New York is dangerous as it is.
It is not. You gotta let them go to a.
I don't live in a country like you.
Well,
I don't have a fucking farm, sheep, and
I don't have a farm. I have a 3-bedroom ranch. You fucking loser.
Okay, you still said ranch, faggot.
Whoa!
Cock. I mean.
Right,
say it, Joe.
Cuck.
No, I meant the other word. I'll give you $20. Anyway.
Joe, are you going to have kids someday?
Hope so.
How many kids do you
want?
want?
He'll be a great dad.
2 or 3.
You're going to be a great dad, Joe.
I hope so.
Are you excited about that time of your life?
Terrified.
Why?
Well, I worry I wouldn't be able to do comedy. I worry I'd be a bad dad. I don't know.
How many guys do you know that have kids that do comedy? Me, Louie.
That's why I was worried.
That's true. I just...
What are you talking about?
Well,
like a lot of people have do comedy.
Kevin has kids.
No, a lot of people do comedy and they have kids.
That's what I said. We all have. There's a lot of.
That's
what I'm saying.
Earlier, you can't go on the road when you want to.
He doesn't know. He doesn't. Most of the guys he knows don't have kids.
Comedy is getting harder and harder, especially to get a fan base and to get good bookings on the road. Yeah. It's harder and harder, and that's what I worry about.
Yeah.
It is harder and harder.
Yeah, not for me.
So
I'll be at some club I'll be clubbing Ohio. I'll be in some club.
All right, let's
in
bring
Ohio.
up the dates. Actually, I want to start plugging. Let's plug
my
Kevin
dates
first.
aren't up. My dates aren't up. But Kevin Brennan,
what?
Brennan, comedian, because he didn't put the dates up. Kevin Brennan.
Look, why didn't you wear that on my show?
Kevin Brennan.
I'm wearing.
Not you, Kevin.
Can I just do my thing?
Yeah,
Kevin Brennan, comedian. That's my website. Kevin Brennan 666 at Twitter and Instagram and all my sites will be all my dates. But the next one I have out of town is in Ohio, Cayuga Falls.
See, they're real.
And the funny stop in Cayuga
Joe
Falls.
List is calling. Answer it.
April 19, 2021.
Stop talking to me like that. She
And
really
burning
orders me around like
burning bridges.
Hang on.
Come on, man. Burning Bridges on Compound Media and Misery Loves Company podcast available on iTunes. Also, all the links are at my Twitter, Kevin Brennan 666. I know people go, I don't have Twitter. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker.
Joe List, you're on the YKWD Live with Joe Mackey, Kevin Brennan, and my new girlfriend.
Hi.
She even sounds like it.
Hello.
Who's the dame?
Hang on, you fucking cocksucker.
Are we going to cut this out?
No. Alana's.
Alanis.
Alana, sorry,
Love.
Lana.
Alana Love.
Alana Love, but L-U-V.
The Dave Coulier woman?
No.
Dave Coulier.
That's
No.
Alanis Morissette.
That's Alanis Morissette. This is Alana Love. Alana is a porn star, beautiful porn star, has great movies, and now she's
Thank
here
you.
today. You're welcome. She's a sweetheart.
Why don't you have me in when the porn star's there? I was on with Dante.
You said no.
Dante was a stripper, and you said no. You didn't want to do today's show.
I was busy, but I was busy because I'm plugging my Netflix half-hour season 2.
You
stand-up.
motherfucker. You motherfucker. You snuck on to get a plug.
No, I was calling to see if this gig is still happening tomorrow. We doing that gig?
No. It's canceled.
Seriously?
Yes, the guy who booked it's here. Aaron's right here. We're going to get around 12 feet of snow tomorrow.
12 to 16 inches.
1 to 4 inches, I heard.
Well,
12 to 16.
1 to 4 is my penis. 12 to 16 is what Alana is used to. And,
She fucks Mackie?
Mackie has a big peepee?
What? How did this conversation got off the rails? And do you just like ask Joe List, and then you're like, he can't do it, and then go to the next?
You want to do shows?
Sure.
That's $100. You want to do it?
I can't. I'm on Chicago.
Okay, there you go.
What if it gets
can't go.
canceled, though?
Well, I still gotta try to get there.
This show's canceled.
No, you do have to try to get there.
All right, well, make sure you go to Netflix right now. And what's the name of the specials?
The stand-up.
No, they're not specials. I get it. I know what you're doing.
Buddy, I'm not
Episodes.
fucking doing that, you insecure cunt. I'm saying, what's the name of it?
It's called The Stand-Ups. It's an episodic. It's not a special. I'm not special. I stink.
Joe, your ass. Joe, you're one of the funniest guys out there right now.
Is he still
and
on-
I've talked to 7 different people in the last month about you behind your back, and every single one of them is like, "Oh my God, Joe List is amazing."
Including Alana?
Yes, of course.
Now I know she's lying about what she said about me.
Definitely not.
Yes.
Because it
I
all
don't
sounds the
lie.
same.
I don't lie ever.
Yes, ever.
Hey, Joe,
All
when's
right,
your
so is
fa-
that gig really canceled?
Yes, it's canceled, but he's gonna text you after. You're still gonna get the money.
Oh, okay.
You
Great.
already have the money. You already got paid before.
Wait, you guys got paid? He's had all this money?
No, we gotta do it again later. Anyways,
All right, great.
When's
All
your
right.
Fallon, Joe?
All right,
It's the
thanks.
first time I ever stood up for an agent.
When's your Fallon?
Friday.
Friday night. Make sure you
Whatever, book or whatever.
make sure you watch Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. He's on it. Joe List is gonna kill. I'll be watching. I took Friday night off. It's date night, so after I have a little sex with my wife, I'm gonna watch you solo.
All right, great. Did you tell Brennan I did his bid on the show?
Are you gonna
last
watch
week?
my
He killed.
videos?
You do. I fucking. She's exactly my type of chick, by the way. I gotta stay away from her. Listen, I'm gonna stare at you. You did Kevin Brennan's bit.
On your show, it killed.
Which bit? I forget.
I think my wife is on Tinder because I'm on Tinder and I saw her on Tinder. Killed it.
I don't even do that
I
anymore.
worked last night at the cellar too.
Good, I'm not even doing it anymore. You can have it.
All right, Joe. I love you, buddy. I'll see you
All
later.
right, thanks, guys.
But hey, are you coming down to smoke cigars
When?
tonight?
Is that euphemism?
8:00.
For being faggots.
I'm doing Bonfire and I got a couple of sets beforehand. I'll be down there at like 10.
Fuck, man.
Okay, I gotta go pick up my
Next week.
kids. Let's
All right,
wrap this
goodbye.
up.
Bye.
All right.
All right, Kevin, you are all set. You can actually go, buddy.
I'm
Let's
not
go
gonna
to
get
Kevin.
up in the middle of the thing.
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. We
No,
gotta wrap
I'm
up.
just saying.
everything.
I don't want to fucking.
What?
Mackie's got enough credits.
Yeah, Joe Mackey. Joe, look at you. Dude.
I mean, not Mackie List.
Look at you.
Oh,
What you're adorable.
that's me. There's my teeth.
You're one of the that sweater has a little thing on the collar. What is that little button?
Oh, it had
Epaulette.
it had one of those things where you can
What?
put your
An
military.
epaulette.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How do you know what a fucking epaulette is when you dress the same every week?
That's because I'm poor, but I still know what stuff is.
When you get, do
I
you
don't,
get
I don't know.
nickel?
I don't have health insurance. I still know the word.
Really? You don't
it's-
have health? Oh, Jesus. we gotta
Soldiers
talk.
can put those things on the
It's
sides,
an
or you
epaulette.
can roll up your sleeves and undo the top part and connect it so they don't unroll.
He just said it's an epaulette. Did
Yeah,
you
it's an
listen to him?
epaulette. Well, I didn't know what that. I never heard that word before. But hey, I got Zanies Wednesday through Saturday in Chicago, Old Town. Then I'm in Paris, France, Monday the 26th, doing Theater de Louvre.
What the fuck is that? How do you go from Nashville to Paris?
That's Chicago to Paris.
How
and
is that?
I would love to be back in Nashville. It's a great city.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's a great club, Tuesdays.
It is a great club. I love that club.
Then I got Austin, Texas, Salt Lake City, and Edmonton, Alberta coming up in April.
Awesome, man. Check out Joe Mackey.
Well, what's he doing in Paris?
.com.
It's a theater show they do for the English speakers, which there are many in Paris.
Right.
They do a monthly English show.
Is it good money?
It's decent money, and also they paid for 3 days trip to Paris. And
Wow. Are you
That's
bringing your girl?
amazing.
Yeah. No.
Are you going to watch porn?
I'm probably gonna have some wine.
Okay.
That's opening up.
Is it going to be is it going to be water first?
No, I was really looking forward to.
Wow. All right. Thanks. That was
I missed it.
delayed.
Sorry.
Sorry. Joey, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You're the best. All right, let's go to you, Sweetie Poo.
Hi.
Where I can't even do it. We can't do it. I can't do it.
Why?
Fine, you're
I
okay.
can't do it. Cause I know you treat everybody like this.
I do not.
You do. You treat.
I do
You
not.
last week you treated Kevin like he was the man, and
She
Well, he
didn't
kept
treat me
calling
this
me
well.
stripper.
huh?
He kept calling me stripper.
You're not a
No,
stripper.
I am not.
I implied that she might have, but then she cleared up. She said she worked in a strip club, but I assume all porn people were strippers, and then they go gravitate to porn. But
Well,
No, I
porn-
just went straight into it.
porn. Actually, you can go and make an appearance at a strip club,
Right.
and they do that, and it's actually they get paid a lot of money for that. That's like you doing a signing. You know what
thanks,
I mean?
Bobby. Thanks. It's like
He
I'm
was
a-
clarifying everything.
Dude, I don't know why people
I
hate you.
started
I have Down syndrome or something. I forgot to wear my helmet.
Well,
Kevin, that's called a signing. Okay.
you do have the same. You have the same complexion and hairline of a Down syndrome person,
Been in
but
show business 30 years. I've picked up a couple of things.
Oh, that's
What
so
a
cute.
fucking gig is, and when strippers do gigs. That's how I met my wife. Anyway,
she's gonna be mad.
we're gonna take that out.
All right, do you have a website? What do you have? How can we promote you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at.
Are you on Instagram?
I am.
Oh, good.
She's
Are you
got
not
nice
following
pictures
me?
too.
Thanks.
Am I not following? No, I don't know if I am.
What's your
You
Instagram?
should. _Alana _love LUV _. Or you can find me on Twitter at ALANA LUV XXX.
Right there.
Right there with the ass picture.
What is it? The Instagram?
Right here, yeah.
What's the Instagram?
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen.
Let me see. LANA. Why underscore?
Because everything else was taken for some reason.
God, do I?
Because there's a realtor with the other one.
Is that?
Probably.
Oh, there is?
Is that you right there?
With the ass, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Any good stuff on here? Yep.
Are we still on the air?
I'm sorry, dude. You know
You got
what?
a little slow there.
You're absolutely right. I'm following you now, and I follow Kevin. You're on. Do I follow you?
I
follow
don't know,
you
but I
already.
don't do much on Instagram because I
You
think
don't?
it's like for kids and
no.
pictures and.
Oh, you're great. You're great on Twitter, though. You're one of those guys that can go on. I'm not good on Twitter.
I'm more on Instagram than on Twitter.
Well, they say that Instagram is the thing to be on,
Right.
To promote right now, to get people to go to your shows. Instagram, Facebook, but Instagram first. They say
Right.
Twitter does nothing. Really to
Snapchat
promote
used
shows.
to be good, but it's not anymore, I
Right.
guess. But
Yeah.
Instagram.
I like Snapchat too because it all goes away. Like,
Right.
like if you sent me
But so does
something,
the
it just
Instagram
goes away. Like
stories.
it never happened.
So does the Instagram
It's kinda-
stories.
yeah.
I wish I
great.
got married on Snapchat, right? It just all goes away.
That's so
Hey! How do you do?
All right, check it out.
No, I thought he set me up perfectly. I'm kidding, honey. I love you, but I gotta make jokes still.
Not listening.
No, I gotta make jokes. I gotta make jokes to feed my goddamn family. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. That's what I be doing.
I'm gonna be at. I got a big next week. Fat Black Pussycat on. I think it's Tuesday night. I'll be here. Back with the.
I invited?
I needed. Yeah, you want to come down?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tuesday night. I need a dick show. Is
Oh,
the
that's
name-
yours?
That's me. Yeah. I need
Is that
a-
you
I-
every time?
I need a dick.
Are you
yeah.
going to show
Oh, I
your
thought
dick?
it was
I
Michelle
can't show my
Wolf.
dick on stage. You, believe me, you don't want to see
Oh,
it.
I didn't know that was you.
My wife came into the shower today, and I always turn my back to the wall when she comes in, so I don't want her to see it. But I'm losing weight. Bobby Kelly's losing weight. I'm going to the gym every 4 nights a week so far, and I'm fucking getting back to jacked. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking choke you.
I can't wait.
As soon as I,
I
get
can't
back,
wait
I'm
till
gonna
you're as
fucking-
good looking as your headshot when I first met you.
I'm gonna get back.
When you looked Asian,
I,
you look like a beautiful, beautiful half Asian boy.
I look like I did. I look like a lady boy.
Oh my God, now I know why that girl fucked you at 10. Because that picture, you're fuckable in that picture. Not so much anymore, right, Joe?
I think he looks good.
You think I look good? Would you bang me?
Yes, I would.
That took a
But he
long
wouldn't
time.
talk about it afterwards.
No, I would not.
On any podcast.
Snapchat over there.
I think
It's a human Snapchat.
if a girl was into me now, I would think it'd be a fetish.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like she really loves Game of Thrones, or
It's the only way to explain
some
it.
type of. Like I really like you. All right, what are you into, honey? What are you?
I'm a chaser. I like
What
to.
are
I'm a bit of a chubby
Do you
chaser.
like do you like magicians? Are you into magic? Why are you trying to fuck me? But I will be back. I'm gonna get fucking back to Bob Kelly. Probably a year from now, I'll be there. So I got a big tour in Michigan. This motherfucker right here, Aaron, is with me. Shakespeare's Kalamazoo, Tiger Room in Fort Wayne, Planet Ant Theater, and What is that? Hamtramck, Michigan. How's the tickets going?
Good.
Great. Just wow, that sounded terrible. Are you sick? Or are they going well? I went, how the tickets selling? Good. Huh?
They're going well.
Well, all right, great. So tell them about the gigs. Use that mic.
April 5th is Kalamazoo. Shakespeare's Lower Level used to be the Laughing Post.
Yeah.
Selling really well. There's a discount code on that one. Discount code DUDE. Then we got Fort Wayne Tiger Room.
Yeah.
Super good room. And then Detroit Hamtramck.
They're all selling well?
All selling well.
Let's get on the tickets. You're gonna in Michigan.
Who's on the tour with you?
Me,
Aaron.
Just me. I'm starting to do these little one-nighters, dude. I did it in Chicago.
But are you touring with
me
Aaron?
and Aaron, right? He books it. We sell it together. He's on the show. I might put another guy on the show here and there.
Local
whatever.
guy. Get a local guy.
We did
Russ Williamson and me and you in Chicago.
Laugh Factory sold out.
One night?
One fucking show. I made what I would have made it a weekend.
Yeah, I saw. I went out for some reason. I was on your website and I saw were only doing one night. I thought that's weird. One night in Chicago.
But you can do that now. You don't have to.
You can.
Well, you could too.
You got a good agent.
Well, you should get a.
He fired me, by the way.
Who?
Your agent.
Your
back in the
agent
day.
fires
Did he really?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
No, it was because I was living in California and he basically lied to me. But I love the guy.
He's a great guy.
He's a good guy.
He loves you too. And then we go to Cobb's, man, with Funny Bone, Syracuse. Have you done that?
Yeah, I've done that one.
How is it?
It's pretty good. The ceilings are a little high. It's in a mall, so the room isn't set up well. But I thought it was well managed.
How many nights am I there? All right.
It's actually pretty decent. I like it.
All right, cool. Syracuse, New York, and then I'm doing San Francisco, Cobb's, Comedy, Westport, Treehouse, back at the Flat. I'm Bananas. I'm Westboro Theater. That's the big one. June 1st. Me and Rich Voss are doing this show, Westboro Music Hall in Long Island, where you're from, right?
No,
Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, whatever. New York, Brooklyn, Queens,
What's
whatever.
same thing, huh?
Do you still live in Brooklyn?
I live in Jersey,
You do? What part of Jersey?
by Edgewater.
Edgewater. By yourself?
Sure.
Oh, shit. The fantasy is broken.
Westbury, is that
She lives with a guy with a motorcycle and a tattoo on his neck.
Definitely not.
Westbury? That's a big theater in the round, right?
Big theater and around, baby.
Oh yeah, it's a cool venue.
Get your
Do you
tickets
live
now.
by yourself?
I do. I have a wife and a beautiful child that I love so much, but I would lick the fucking sweat off your asshole. No, I'm kidding. I would not. I would
That's
not.
your fetish?
No, you know what, I wouldn't do that to you. What would I do to you?
What would you do
I
to
think
me?
I think I just kiss fuck you. Anyways,
Aw, that's so
I'm gonna be.
cute.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna be. I love kiss fucking. Is Gabby throwing up yet? Anyways, go to my. I have my channel at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. It's a channel. I have so much shit up there right now. Become a member of my channel. I'm serious. So my Live from the Shed show is up there. Thank you so much for all the good reviews. We're fixing the sound. There was a little sound issue. You guys told me about it. It's being fixed right now. We have a show we did a while ago, the U-Haul show. That's amazing. And one-on-ones are up there right now. The one thing that I used to do, the Libsyn Premium. If you're on the Premium, cancel it. Go on the app. Get off it. That's how you do it. Follow the directions. Don't email me. How do I get it? Figure it out. You're an adult. It says to get off it and go over here to support me. Go to my channel over at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I'm going to be putting up one show a month of Live from the Shed, and I'm going to be putting up one-on-ones. Kev, we do a one-on-one with me? Just me and you?
Consider it done. I'll do one-on-one with anybody, especially Alana. Just kidding, honey.
And
I don't want a Snapchat marriage.
Would you do one of my shed ones? I'm looking for somebody in the porn industry to do one
Sure,
of my
I
live
would
from the
love
shed.
to.
Yeah,
She's got to come to your house.
Yeah, she'll meet my wife.
Ugh.
I would love
My
to
kid.
meet your wife.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure she's out of town
She's
that
gotta go
weekend.
all the way-
But listen,
She's got to go all the way to your house? To the shed?
What I do is I send a Uber for you or a car service.
I
Picks
drive,
you up.
too.
Oh, you drive?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You drive up, come in, do the shed show, have a
And
little
then I'm
lunch,
on my way.
and then you're good. It's really easy. But I would like to do a one-on-one
Yeah,
with you
absolutely.
too.
I would
Is
love
that
that.
weird? I can't do a one-on-one. We'll do a one-on-one with Gabby there, just in case.
No problem.
All right, you're the
I
best.
like her.
She's the best. I want to. What do you got?
The next
Besides
week I'll be
cheeks.
I'll be featuring for
Are you storing food in there?
yeah,
Like a little squirrel, baby.
for it's a long winter.
God.
Next week I'll
Oh my God, you're the worst. Spit it out.
next week I'll be at Laugh Out Loud featuring for Rhino Flanagan. I'll be headlining one
Who?
night on April 8th.
You're headlining.
One night there.
That's
yeah.
awesome, buddy.
Who are you opening for?
Ryan Flanagan.
Who the fuck is that?
I've never met him before.
I hear these guys. That's why I get so bitter. I hear these guys headline. I never heard of them. I'm sure they suck. And you just go like, who the fuck?
Kev, can I
That's
tell
why
you?
my agent? I'm like, where the fuck
You know
are
what
you
you
doing?
need? You know what you need to do?
I need to leave.
Yeah, you do have to go. It's actually you're late. You need to take off. I'll see you
You're
later.
late. You're late.
Buddy. You go. You gotta go. You seriously? You gotta go pick up
It's
your
like
kids.
that's that scene from Moonstruck. You're late.
You gotta go pick up your kids. Hit it.
What am I talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Moonstruck?
Yeah, I've seen it. We've all seen it. Yeah, it's a
What
hit
scene am I
movie.
talking about? When she goes, "You're late."
With the mother.
Oh, Cher when she's talking to
with the
Nicolas
girl.
Cage.
Yeah.
He
He's
goes,
so
"I'm
hairy
here."
in that
When
movie.
they're about to have sex or right after they had sex.
Cher
he goes,
or him?
He goes, "I'm
Both.
here." He goes, "I'm here." She goes, "You're late." Like a yenta.
Yeah. Way to end the show.
Bye.
See you later.
You guys do more?
We're doing what?
How much money have you raised? How fucking long do you do?
Gabby, this is the way we end the show every week. I love it. Gabby, what do you got?
Check out my Instagram and my website. I have some dates coming up.
And you
next month.
you might do one of these shows over at the Pussycat.
Yeah.
You might do a 5-minute spot.
Maybe.
Can we film it and talk about it the next time?
No.
Nice talking to you.
But also, I have a new podcast coming out called Apocalypse with Katie Hannigan.
Love Katie Hannigan.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's about apocalypse scenarios.
That's
So check out my website and my Instagram.
What are you dressing like that for?
You look like a hipster.
You look like you're a fucking merchant marine. What the fuck?
I don't want people to fuck with me on the train, so I dress down. I got a lot of money, but I don't want people to know that.
Right, okay. All right, well, they don't.
And plus, if you try to stab me through this coat, it don't go through.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Carhartt. It's like a fucking real coat.
All right,
Ask
great.
people in Michigan when you go there.
Kevin Brennan, everybody. And Zach, what do you got? What are you?
Director? I'll be in touch.
Come on, spit it out.
Zach, the new guy.
Aaron, what's you want to plug something?
Laugh Factory Saturday, Nasty Show 11:30, and
Our tour.
our tour.
Come
yes,
see us,
again,
man.
Shakespeare's Lower Level,
Yeah.
Tiger Room, Fort Wayne, and Hall, Hamtramck.
And we are, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. This was a great one. You guys who support me on my channel on Patreon, thank you so much. You're the best. If you're on the premium network on this, please switch over. Cancel it right now. And I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. You know what, dude? We'll see you next time.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty